What up? About to talk about this movie right here. Give me a second. Don't do that. Alright. Boom. Luther, the fallen sun. Spelled like this one in the sky and not the one like a person. I don't know why. Maybe you caught it. I don't know. 2023. You can only find it on Netflix. It is an action thriller. And it's rated R. IMDb gives it 6.4 out of 10, and Rotten Tomatoes gives it 67%. All right, that's all the particulars about this here flick. Luther. Um, it was directed by Jamie Payne, and the screenplay was written by Neil Cross. Neil Cross, I was looking into him a little bit because I'm not familiar with him. And one of the movies he also did the screenplay for, or slash directed, was that movie I was talking about before with y'all called Mama, with Octavia Spencer, where she plays this like a killer. I'm not. You got to go find it if you ever come across it. But I thought that was an interesting little nugget that this guy, who wrote the screenplay for this, also did that. I thought it was interesting. And then, all right, so the movie is starring Idris Elba, as John Luther. Y'all know who Idris Elba is. English guy. You know who he is. Don't act like you don't. You know who Idris Elba is. Um, then the dude who played the villain. You know what? I didn't catch the name of the villain. Bad guy, villain. Um, I know his real name because I looked him up, but I didn't really want to. The only way I could have found his, if you look at it on, if you go to Google and you look at the cast, and it shows the cast members, and then the role they played, along with their actual name. There aren't any names. There's only names for a few of them, and then the only way I'm gonna find his actual name is to rewatch the movie, or go to the end credits. But I didn't feel like doing either one of those things. But the guy who played the bad guy, his real name is Andy Serkis. And I knew him from a movie called 13 Going on 30. I don't know if y'all saw that one, but I remembered him from that one. So, like, this role for me, for him, it was so different from the role in 13 Going on 30. He was, an annoying fashion magazine editor. He was gay, always wore a suit, real persnickety. But in this one, he was a holy shit a nut job, right? A holy shit a nut job. And then DCI Rain was played by a woman named Cynthia Erivo. She's an English woman. Also, I liked that this movie was in England. So many movies that we see nowadays are either New York or L.A. Right? It's like either New York or L.A. Maybe something in between, but usually those two things. So it was cool. I like movies like that are in England, or any other country really different from ours, because you get tired of seeing the same shit in the same setting. You know what I'm saying? The same background, same setting. I don't know. I like that kind of thing. Could be just me. Um, so yeah, Cynthia Erivo, she's won a Grammy and a Tony. She starred in Harriet, which I haven't seen yet, but I plan on seeing it. But yeah, she starred in Harriet, Wicked 1 and 2, a movie called Genius. She did a voice in Boss Baby. She was in a movie called Roar, another movie called Drift. She was in a Pinocchio one, um, another movie called Widows, and something called Bad Times at the El Royale. It looked interesting. I might have to check that out also. Then the guy Dennis, who was his friend, who helped him break out of prison. I knew his face, and so like when I was looking up the cast members, his real name is Vincent Regan, and I went down his uh, IMDb, his database. He has been in so many movies that I love, love, love. I wrote down a few of them, but his list is extensive. He was in Black Knight, the one with Martin Lawrence. Top Dog. He was in Troy. Love Troy. Vendetta. He was in 300. Come on, you gotta love 300. He was in a version of Clash of the Titans, Eat Locals, Point Man. This guy, I really like Vincent Regan. He did a pretty good job in this. I thought he wasn't didn't have like an extended um, uh, role, but he was in a few scenes pretty good. What's up, Marina? How you doing? Did you watch this movie? Did you check it out? Well, I gotta make these words on my screen bigger. My stupid phone. That's another story. I don't need to know about my phone problems. Anyway, so yeah, I really like Vincent Regan. He has that look though. Like if you think of the like Troy or Black Knight or um, Clash of the Titans. Though he's like he's got that look. He really does. He has that look. Um, and then some of the other actors, Hattie Moorhan, Lauren Ajufo. The other people that were in the movie, they were just like kind of in the movie. So the movie itself, first of all, I liked, like I said before, that it was in England because I'm tired of L.A. and New York to be real. But I liked that the villain, they showed you the villain right away. I like when movies do that when they show you the bad guy right away, so you can get into the mind of the nutbag. That's what I'm saying, that you're chasing in this action movie. I like when they do that. And the guy who played it, Andy Serkis, that hair, oh, he was such an amazing villain. He did such a good job. I really enjoyed Dennis. It was a cringy, creepy, pervy little weasel. He did a really good job of bringing that on home. And some of the things that this movie is about, it's about Idris Elba is a police officer who was trying to solve the crime of a missing boy and wound up getting hacked by the main character who is part of a underground dark web, all kinds of shit, snuff films and a lot of smurdery, grapey, cringy shit. And so he has his hackers hack in the system and set Idris Elba up for some shit he didn't do, and so now Idris Elba's in prison. Meanwhile, this circuit of people, are still out here doing this shit, and he still wants to find the boy that he's the young man that he's supposed to be finding. They break him. His friend breaks him out of jail, and then the action begins. Right. Well, there's a long prison scene, or the classic, toilet paper on fire. You've seen it. The prison fight, rats and shit, hoses. You've seen it. It was all right. I give this movie a, you know, it had the same blueprint as most action films. Uh, I guess I would give it two cookies, maybe, because only because and I liked how sinister the villain was. I'm sorry, I was rooting for the villain. And I was terrible. It's terrible, Marina. Oh, thank you for my avatar. Thank you. I like it too. I thought she was cute. She's tired. She had to. Whew. Oh, Prince just busted out in the background. Okay, Prince, I hear you. Yeah, so as far as action films go, it's pretty good. It's got all the good action. The villain, like I said, holy shit, the things this man was coming up with was like, and the movie was kind of like, the people that were okay. So there was a circuit, underground dark web circuit of people who pay for these services. So this creepy man and his crew, which is pretty much just him and one dude. I don't know if it was his boyfriend or what. They were kind of fruity, but he was doing things for this man. But this man would pay people. He had a team of hackers that would hack into telephones, televisions, your emails, everything, ring cams and shit, and get dirt on you. And when they get the dirt on you, they extort you. and make you do some shit, or they're gonna tell. And like if a guy's cheating on his wife and they got some footage, we're gonna tell your wife, here's the footage. If you don't go to this address and drop off this package, and so they got this intricate web of this moving machine of debauchery and snuff films. It's a lot going on. People trafficking. It's very graphic. They did not hesitate to show you. Whew, man, this man had issues. He was setting people on fire. There was a lot going on, Marina. A lot of action. A lot of action. Idris Elba, he did all right. He did a good job. He did pretty good. I give it two cookies. Um, a B, if you will, in the alphabet. It was all right. I watched it twice. The first time I watched it, I was kind of doing some other shit, and so I was like, okay, I don't really know what happened. I get the formula. It's the same thing. You know, cop goes rogue or whatever. I got it. I get it. So I had to watch it again. I got it this time. It's like kind of like the screenplay writer or director, whoever, was like we're a slave to this technology, and even the most depraved, will find a way to use this technology for evil, and it only takes money. You want to see some cringy shit that you can't get a regular, person to do. But people want to see it. They're paying for it. That shit exists. It's on the dark web. There are people that pay for that kind of shit. People want to see that shit. You know. Now they can get it in your living room, and you don't even got to leave. You just got to get a special IP address, some such shit. Yeah, it's out here, man. We need Idris Elba, John Luther, help us, please. It was a good movie, Morena. You were supposed to watch it before today, but I get it. People don't got shit to do and got time or Netflix. I had a rough week, man. But I managed to watch it, Marina. You know, what are you doing right now? Like, yeah, I liked it. I would definitely say if you like action, action thriller, it's definitely not a mystery. There's no who done it in it. You know who done it ASAP, like right away. Um, it's good as far as action thrillers go. Like I said, I give it two cookies. Two cookies from me. Yeah, I didn't know, Marina, that there was a series. And so, the other day, y'all were here when I actually turned on my Netflix and picked this movie, which y'all, hear with me. But when I was doing some research about it, on the Google and the Wikipedia, that doesn't sound right. Oh well, I said it's the Wikipedia. I seen that there was a series, and the same guy who did the screenplay, for this, he did the series too. Did you watch it? I'm not hip. Wikipedia. Wikipedia. Yeah, I had uh, my daughter's a big time procrastinator. Do you at least get the shit done though? No, because you didn't see the movie. See? Well, like, what are you doing to me right now? Lie or something. You're like, grr, I like the way Idris Elba was in that high speed chase. And I would have been like, did you like that scene? Because you know what's going to happen. It's an action film. Of course there's a high speed chase. Of course there's a shootout. Lie for better or something, Marina. God. When I watched it the second time, I turned on the subtitles. I won't front. Because they got them thick English accents, and I'm pretty good. I got a pretty good ear when it comes to shit like that. But there was one scene, and it was the reason why I turned on the subtitles. This was because it was when, after his friend broke him out of prison, and they went to the secret, freaky, sneaky Hickory hideout, in order to get a car that he's been having since he was in high school that was under a dirty ass tarp. He said something to him, and I swear he said, "Here's a loofah." I thought he said, "It's a loofah." And I was like, "What's a loofah? Like you just gave him a loofah sponge? Like he has a special sponge for his back? Or is that some sort of undercover cop spy code? What code loofah? The fuck is a loofah?" So I had to turn on the subtitles and rewind that he was saying Luther. The dude's name Luther is, in the movie, but he said it so thick. I thought he said loofah with the sponge on his back. He said Luther. So yeah, I watched the rest of the movie with subtitles. It was pretty decent, right? The accent. I had to turn that shit on. I do that though sometimes because I love movies so much. Like Inglorious Bastards, like I told y'all a while back, if you recall, is one of my favorite movies. It's not my absolute favorite, but one of for sure. Um, that shit, it's halfway already subtitled anyway. So I had to watch it twice. Like the first time I watched it, with the subtitles, because when you're watching something that has the subtitles, you got to read that shit. You can't always see what's going on the screen. But then I watched it right back because since I read everything, I already know what the hell they're talking about. Boom! Now I ain't got to read the words. This one, it wasn't that bad, but girl, I thought he was trying to give that man a loofah. I didn't know where they were going. I was like, wait, what? What? Where are we going right now? What's? Why are you giving that nice man a loofah? Right? I think I want to go. I think I want to go comedy next. But I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna try to go be as current as possible. But I think I want to start doing every now and then like some old school throwback type shit. Like maybe even a throwback Thursday. I guess that's what people do, right? They turn up on Tuesday. They Wednesday they hump everything, and Thursday they throw everything back. I think that's it. Maybe. Hey Angel, how are you? We're talking about this movie Luther. I don't know if you saw it. It's on the Netflix. I have a three cookie rating system over here. I give it two cookies, two chocolate chip. Let me put them in the chat so y'all can see my little cookie rating. With this new phone, I mean, I got a new phone a couple of weeks ago, and what are you doing right now? Here is it here? Oh, it's here. Okay, a couple of weeks ago, and it wouldn't let me make outgoing phone calls like at all. I didn't have a call log, couldn't make outgoing phone calls, and that is the whole purpose of a phone. So my kids took it back from me, and it's doing retarded things right now. They re reset it. What are you doing to me right now? Okay, here they are. Shit. Took me a minute to find that cookie. It's so teeny tiny. Cookie. There's my rating system right there, Angel. Bam. No, two cookies is good. I go as high as three. So two cookies ain't too bad. If it sucks, I give it the finger. And yes, I've had to give the finger a couple times around here. I don't know. It is what it is. Can't all be winners. Um, but it was pretty good. I talked about it a little bit already. Angel. It's an action film. It, like I said, it. I like that they showed you the villain right away. It's no mystery. You have to guess who it is. He's real sinister. He's a total flipping creep. Lots of creepy shit. Morena thinks Idris Elba's fine. So if you're an Idris Elba kind of guy, gal, Jesus Christ, or guy, hey, you'll enjoy it. He sweats a lot. He's in a lot of breaking out of prison, high speed chases, shoot 'em out. You know, classic action thriller. It was pretty good though. Morena said, well, not just Morena, but Morena was aware of. It's a series too. I wasn't hip to that. It's called Luther. I'm not hip to that either. I won't be watching that. I ain't talking about no shows over here. I ain't doing that. I am not. You know what, Marina? I liked him in Daddy's Little Girls. That's the only movie I ever seen him in where I thought he was like, I was like, hey, I just have a how you doing. Other than that, I think he's a good actor. But yeah, it's just he don't. Yeah, yeah. It's a one cookie for me. I'm sorry. Yeah, I liked him in that movie. I didn't know he was British either at first. I think my son told me one day, and I was like, "Man, no, the fuck he ain't. Like, get away from me. You don't know. Like, you don't tell me. You don't know." And yeah, he did know. He did know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go comedy next. Um, and then if y'all got some suggestions, you can put them up in there or on my wall or whatever. Whenever. I think I'm gonna go comedy next, and then yeah, next week I think I'm gonna do some throwback shit. I'm not gonna go too far back. Like I'm not gonna take you into the '60s or '70s. Maybe I might like original shit. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like the original shit. If you've ever seen that, that's some scary ass shit. The original is some freaky shit. They didn't have no CGI. You know what I'm saying? It was really some guy running down the street in a mask with a chainsaw. It really was. He was really. It was the original shit was some scary shit. Yeah, throwbacks. You like gangster movies? I like some gangster movies. Goodfellas was my shit. I saw on Netflix, I think it is. I think it's Netflix. Yesterday they have the original Psycho on there. Oh yes, the original Psycho in black and white. I might watch that later. It's got to be dark though. You can't watch that shit. You don't. Why? Don't ruin it. I do like John Wick. I don't know if I saw part three, Angel. I think I did, but I'm not sure. But I remember the first two. I remember actually. I'm a Keanu Reeves fan. I love Keanu. He's a nice man too in general. If y'all don't know, fun little facts about Keanu, you should look him up. He donates a lot of his money to a lot of people. Like I read that he didn't for the first Matrix movie. He gave all the money that he made to the crew, the camera crew. He didn't take any money for that. I read that somewhere. I don't know how true it is, but I read it. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I like John Wick. When I first heard about it, I was like, they're gonna make a whole like they're really running out of fucking ideas. Like Hollywood, like this is it. Like this is it. They've run out of ideas. They're gonna have Keanu Reeves shooting up the hood and the city streets and tearing down the hood over a fucking puppy. Are you kidding me? Not over a puppy, Hollywood. Not over a puppy. It was a great fucking movie, and so was the second one. I think I saw the third. I don't know. It was great. I really enjoyed it. Great fucking movie. Marina, shut up. There's a part four? See, I'm behind. I am so behind. Yeah, I like those movies. I like it's hard for me to when movies are trilogies and shit like that. One, two, three, and four. They usually get bad. Like it's hard if the second one isn't good. It's usually the rest are like even worse. And second one, oh, I hate part twos a lot. I hate part twos a lot. There are some exceptions, Avi, but it's great when you find a trilogy or a series of movies that are just good. You like them all, like Men in Black. Like I loved every Men in Black, and so far I've liked every John Wick. So hopefully they keep me loving it. Hopefully. What's up, executive? How you doing? Did you watch this movie with Idris Elba Idris Elba? I watched. I used to watch a lot of Key and Peele, and there's one scene that was my shit. It was them. They were outside of a building. They played doormen, and they would be outside talking just about random shit. But the one episode, they were talking about their favorite movies, and they kept calling Bruce Willis Bruce Willie, and so he is Bruce Willie for me from now on. Sandra Bullocksy is Sandra Bullocksy from now on. So sometimes like I'll make reference to that shit, and I can't help it, and then I'll start making up my own. Like just now I did Idris Elbow. It's blame Key and Peele. It's all their fault. All their fault. Fucking Key and Peele. Yeah, Marina says she saw the series too. How was the series? Did y'all like it at all? Was it good? I didn't even know there was a series until I was looking on Wikipedia about the movie. Had no clue. What kind of throwbacks y'all think I should do? Now listen, I have I love movies. I can go. Oh please, I can't go like I don't want to go like oh my god. I just went to a different place in my head. I don't want to go there. I can go like 70s. Um, I can go. I've seen all the Dolomites, Chuck Turner, the Mac, Superfly. Um, there was another Bobby. Oh, I forget his name. I seen all that shit. I can go that way. I really don't want to. I could go 80s. You know what I'm saying? Where Russia was. Everybody's afraid of Russia. We had a whole few years, the whole like 5, 6 years, we were all afraid of Russia, and all the movies reflected that shit. Um, I can go like Pretty in Pink on you motherfuckers and do the little dance. Can you see me doing it? Y'all know the dance that Molly Ringwald did. Don't act like you don't know. I could go 90s. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely want to start doing some throwbacks for sure. We could talk about like Back to the Future. That was a series of movies that I really liked, except for the Western one, because I fucking hate Westerns, man. Ugh. But I liked all the Back to the Futures. Those were good. Thank you, Morena. Yeah, hit the like and share and subscribe. I never say that stuff I should. Yes, and hit the Cash App so that I can pay for stuff to keep us going around here, to help us grow, us growing together. The 90s, Back to the Future, right, Angel? They were so good, and they just kept being good for me. And then there's like even like Pixar shit, like Ice Age. Every single Ice Age, I love. I will binge watch all of them. A marathon of Ice Age. That shit is hilarious to me. Hilarious. My Cash App is scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Um, I know people don't know. You always look at banners, but it is always there, and so is my email. You know what I'm saying? If anybody ever wanted to talk to me privately regarding a movie, or I don't know, maybe you want to bend me over. I don't know. There's the email at the bottom. You might. Never know. It's YouTube. Maybe. You never know. Shit. I can still get my leg in the air. You know? Listen, as long as I can still move my finger in order to pull the trigger, and I can still get my leg in the air, you know what I'm saying? I'm good. I'm in the game, baby. I'm in the game. Shit. The fuck? In the game. Hold on, I gotta take a sip, and I don't want it to be in your ear. Hold on. Although I know y'all be hearing that vape hardcore. Yeah, yeah. See? It's a little private, little. People don't always want to talk out, in the public, especially on this here application. Whew! Man, I've been in some bushes. Man. Whew. I had when I was talking to y'all last, I was kind of touching on the I had a little health scare and I didn't want to really want to talk about it yet until after I saw a doctor. I did see one yesterday, so and I wrestled with whether I even wanted to tell YouTube this or not, but you know, I don't mind. It's not that big of a deal, but you know, last week I get these dizzy spells from time to time, and sometimes they're unbearable to the point where they make me nauseous. And, it's just nauseous, but there is no, throwing up. It's just the feeling of being nauseous. And Saturday, kind of took me out. It was the most unbearable I've ever had, and I couldn't take it. I'm not an emergency room kind of gal, but my kids ain't having none of it, and they threw me in the car and forced me to go. So they did a CAT scan of my head and told me that I have vertigo and a brain aneurysm. So when you hear, brain aneurysm, where does your mind go? You know what I mean? The vertigo, I kind of suspected. I have, Google. Um, and vertigo, it sucks, but, it's deal wittable. They have medication, and then there's things, surgeries, and I don't know, they can blow magic kisses in your ear or some shit, and get your balance together. Give me a little leveler, level me up, something, with the vertigo. But the brain aneurysm was like, holy fucking shit, right? What's up, Nico B? How you doing? But I am okay. I went yesterday and saw a neurologist. Um, Spoke with her. She was, man, it was like a dream. My experience at this hospital yesterday. I can't speak enough about it. I've never went into a hospital to see for an appointment of any kind, and was in and out within an hour. Like the shit was bizarre. It was like I was in another world. Like it was unbelievable. But the outcome was the aneurysm is in the front of my brain, and it is 2 millimeters, which is extremely small. In order to it for an aneurysm to actually burst, it would have to be 5.5 centimeters or bigger. So mine is 2 millimeters, and is encased in bone. So it has a 0.00 and a whole bunch of motherfucking other zeros, one of ever erupting. So I just have this thing with me. We kick it now. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then, they motherfuckers make me dizzy. The ears. I'm working on it, man. But I tell you what, those few days before I had the appointment to talk to a neurologist, that was some crazy shit. I got 4 kids and 4 grandkids. You know, I was like, what? Not yet, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Not my brain. Like, it's the one thing I got left that's top notch. But, all is good. I'm back to just being my regular old raggedy self. With one extra pill to take every now and then when I get dizzy. Okay. Yeah, that shit's crazy, Niqua B. You know, um, yeah, I'm okay. Vertigo sucks, but I've been dealing with it for a few years now. It's not like it happens every day, but it definitely this one took me out, man. Like it leveled me the other day. I couldn't. The only way to relieve that is to go to sleep, and then it's hard to go to sleep because you're dizzy. So I smoked a lot of weed really quickly, and laid down and closed my eyes until I found a position where I wasn't spinning anymore, and I just laid there and stayed that way until I went to sleep. And then I woke up, and at first I was good. I was like, sweet, slept that shit off like a thug. You know what I'm saying? Like a gangster should. And then as soon as I got up to go to the bathroom, psych on a fucking motorbike, it was back. But, you know, um, The aneurysm, I'm not really worried about it. Um, I just got to get this. I don't appreciate vertigo, man. That's some bullshit. But that'll be all right. You know, add it to the collection of. Anyway, we're supposed to be talking about a movie, but thank y'all for listening to me vent. Um, no, you don't got to worry about me, Marina. You don't. I'm good. Vertigo is, deal wittable. The lady says something about crystals in my ears, but I don't know if crystals have developed yet, and neither did she, because she wasn't an ENT. So I have to go see the ENT to, talk about this vertigo, and I don't know, maybe like I said, she could blow some fairy kisses in there. I don't know, maybe I'll spin around 3 times and tap dance, and boom, I'll be good. Whatever to equalize my brain. You know those levelers the construction work people that work on homes have with a little ball in the middle of water that if it's not level, it's called a leveler. I know you know what the fuck I'm talking about. I need to get one of those in my brain because my shit's a little tilted. In my ear. It's my ears. Yeah, that's fine. I do feel a lot better, man. The little shit they give you to stop the dizziness was very nice. Very helpful. So now I'm just back to being my regular, raggedy self. But now that I've shared this with you, I'm sure I'm going to hear about it later. How I'm before I was paralyzed. That's what I heard before, because I told you about my neuropathy. So then someone translated that into the streets as me being paralyzed. And now that I've shared with y'all, this, now what is that going to translate in? Mentally challenged, or I don't know, I got a big forehead, something, something. It's going to translate some kind of way. What's up, Sage? How you doing? Yes, Nick would be. Thank you. Look at Nick would be giving us. This ain't got nothing to do with this, but look, Nick. That's what I'm saying. See, sometimes people are able to speak better than others. You know what I mean? Like Angelica, she's a great speaker. Uh, she she can just translate what the fuck I'm trying to say perfectly. Thank you, Nick. Yeah, what's up, Sage? Well, don't worry, Marina. I was petrified. I'll keep it real. When the lady looked at me and said, "You have a brain aneurysm," I was like, "I'm sorry." You said what now? You said, "Bitch, fucking come again. I'll punch you in your fucking head." Like, what? What do you mean? It's like leave your machine. I felt like Queen Latifah in Last Holiday, where they told her she was finna die. She had 3 weeks to live or some shit, and then they found out later in the movie the machine was faulty. I'm like, your equipment is jacked up, play bitch. Like, don't fucking play me. What? What? But you know, it's all good. I ain't worried about it. She reassured me. I asked her. I had to force her to answer my question. I said, "What if it erupts?" And she said, "There's no chance of it ever erupting because it's encased in bone." And I said, "Well, what if it erupts?" And she said, "There is no chance of, there's 0.000 fucking forever zeros." And I said, "But what if it erupts?" And she goes, "There is no," and I go, "But what if it," I just kept asking her, "Bitch, you gonna answer my question." And she said, "Well, if it erupted, not much of anything would happen because it's so small and the way it's, thank you. You gonna answer my question, bitch. You gonna take me there. We're going there. We're going to the place where it erupts. Tell me." She was funny, though. I liked her. She was nice. She was nice. Yeah, I'll be okay. It's the vertigo, like I said. That damn vertigo, man. Sometimes, it's crazy. I wake up. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't happen every day, but occasionally, I wake up. I'll wake up deaf. All I'll hear is this loud, like, if y'all have ever been around like a gun that's went off and it, you're ringing in your ears, or maybe even I've been in a car crash before, where the collision and then you hear hee. Sometimes I wake up with that hee, and then it'll slowly go. I can't hear anything else but hee, and it'll slowly go hee, and then just disappear, and then I can hear. And that, well, the duration of that will last maybe 10 seconds, 15 seconds, not very long. But that was some creepy shit. It's fucking vertigo, bro. Whole time. But it took my ass to the emergency room or hospital 2, 3 years ago when it started happening. I might have less crystals in my ear, or you know, whatever the hell I got, Kool Aid, whatever I got going on in there. Yeah, Marina, I come from pretty good stock. Pretty good stock. My pops, you know, he just died. It's been like 2 years now. He was 80. I want to say 86, 87. And he smoked. My father, he smoked the entire time I've known him. Before me, shit. But he smoked Winston's. And I swear he only needed one light a day. He only needed one light in the morning. That was it. That flick in the morning. Because the rest of the day he just spent lighting cigarettes with cigarettes. And he did that shit his whole life. My father never had lung cancer, never had emphysema, bronchitis, none of that shit. For like 60 years, this man lit one cigarette with the next. I swear he only lit his shit one time back in the 40s, and he never needed another light again. Yeah, he and my mother, she was good. Towards the end there, she was in her 70s. She had some health problems, but they were all because of what she did to herself, not from genetics. But her mother, she was 98. Like I come from some pretty good stock, man. Right? Drink and smoke like crazy. All right, y'all. This movie, like I said, I give it 2 cookies. Wait, this shit popping up on my shit. I give it 2 cookies. I like the villain. He did a really good job. Like I said, it was different from the other roles that I know him from. He's usually the sassy, sprightly homosexual. I'm sorry, but in this one, he was kind of sprightly. But and he had like the creepiest hair ever. He was like he had it was the movie was in 2023, but he had like some 1950s like pompadour type shit, Elvis type shit going on, and it was fucking strange. But he did a really good job playing the villain. The scenes in this movie were creepy as shit. Like I said, oh, and the one chick, I think it was a girl that he liked at some point. I don't think they ever really described. I'm sorry, ever really said whether she was his wife or just his girlfriend. But it was some chick that he was in love with, and she was trying to get him to stop killing people. And I guess she was threatening to go to the cops and dime him out. And he was like, "Oh, bitch, no, the fuck you ain't." And he set her ass on fire. Not only did he set her ass on fire, but he made it look like it was just a regular house fire, and the bitch lived. So she's in this hospital, all burnt to shit, sitting in a wheelchair the whole time in a dimly lit room, with no hair and a thing on her head. And he comes and brings her flowers and talks shit to her, and he shows her in his phone all the other creepy shit he's doing to other people. He's like, "Yeah, bitch, you didn't get me, and look at you now, you're all burnt up. Oh, and by the way, look at this girl I kidnapped the other day. Look at this. Ha! It's a creepy shit, man. Y'all should check it out. It was okay. 2 cookies. 2 cookies. Then there was like bodies hanging. He had the coolest hideouts too. This fool had some sort of, I don't know where he got his money from. They didn't say, but he had this hickory hideout off in the mountains with snow and shit. And you had to like fly in with a helicopter. It was an underground layer of just all kinds of people chained up and people watching and murders happening. It's all kinds of freaky shit. Kind of like Hostel. Did you ever see Hostel? Kind of like that. Plus sex trafficking. A lot of trafficking, and it was a lot going on, man. A lot of action. What's up, Sunflower? How you doing? 3 cookies from Sunflower. Has it been an hour already? Almost. Girl, I'll tell you what, those little 5, 6 days there that I was waiting for my doctor's appointment, I used that shit to guilt trip my kids. I ain't gonna lie. You can take that how you want to take it. You can call me what you want to call me. I'm like, "Oh, will you please go and buy me some? I need a Pepsi from the store and some chips, and we're out of dishwashing liquid." Oh, my aneurysm. Oh, my brain. Oh. And then my one son, he was being super nice to me, and just, he is a nice kid in general, but he popped up on me the other day and brought me something. And I was like, is this because I'm dying? Like, y'all are being nice to me now because I'm dying and shit? So, yeah, my daughter told me I should take pictures in the hospital, buy some equipment, and send it to my sons and be like, oh, oh, and try to guilt them into, I don't know, putting a new roof on my house or some shit, you know? uh, right, Marina? Oh, it's my brain. You gotta guilt them into that shit. Oh, I can't wait till my granddaughters. My oldest granddaughter's 11. Uh, 4 years from now, she can drive. 4 years. Uh huh. I can't wait. I'm very excited. I know that that's may seem like a small thing to y'all, but driving is a big deal for me because I don't drive, and my mother didn't drive either. And I know y'all know, she didn't raise me, but she still, we had that in common. Neither one of us ever learned how to drive. So I want all my kids to learn how to drive, man. Uh, all of them do except one. One doesn't drive, but the other ones do. Um, and so I want all my grandkids to drive. Everybody we got to drive because I don't. Mostly because I need a ride. I ain't gonna front. Mostly because I need a ride. I need as many options as possible. Let's go. Let's get to driving around this bitch. I got places to be. Right? Angel. Y'all should check this movie out. Okay, now let's. This is the part where I'm giving y'all the opportunity to throw some suggestions at me. I'm thinking comedy. Next for this, I'm not gonna be so like I said before, structured. I'm just gonna go live whenever I feel like it. I was gonna go live the other day, but I wanted my head wasn't right. Literally. See, already I got a million of them already. So I'm not gonna be so structured. I'm just gonna go live whenever the hell I feel like it. But I will give you a couple of days at least to watch a movie. But I'm not gonna wait a week anymore. But I do want to do a couple back to back, maybe some throwbacks. That's for sure. Because there's some good throwbacks, man. We got to talk about them. Right? Classic. 16 Candles, St. Elmo's Fire, Pretty in Pink, Mystic Pizza, all that shit. Breakfast Club. Come on, man. I should do like I was thinking I should do maybe, um, oh, maybe not. No, because I was doing the talk about an individual actor thing. I did that for a little bit, or director. I could do that too, still, from time to time. Um, because I still like to talk about individual actors or directors, mostly actors, actresses. Because like even like now when I was talking about oh shit, what's his real name? Dennis was his name in the movie. Vincent Regan, the man who played the friend who broke him out of jail. Like he's an actor I would like to talk about because he's one of those people that unless you're a hardcore fan of him, you know what I'm saying? He's just, oh, I know that guy from that movie. Or, oh, I seen him in somewhere, I don't know where. But he's been in a lot of really fucking great movies. And so, like, I feel like he's somebody noteworthy to talk about. I know a lot of actors and actresses like that where they're just a face you don't really know, but you see them somewhere. Um, and I feel like they don't get the credit that they should. And I know Regina King, I talked about her before, and she's now finally, getting some credit that she deserves. But I don't think she's given enough credit. You know what I mean? There's a lot of actresses and actors like that I feel don't get enough credit. So I'm gonna start talking about some of those people too. Yeah, yeah. That's I just movies. That's what I want to do over here. Movies. But The Breakfast Club was one of my man. I had such a crush on Judd Nelson after that movie. Little thug, troubled thug. Yeah, with the little trench coat on. Mm-hmm. Well, Judd Nelson. I had a serious crush on the Karate Kid, Scott Baio. Yeah, I had a serious crush on his little scrawny ass. Yeah, I had posters and shit. My posters on my wall I had Prince, Duran Duran, motherfucking Ralph Macchio, and the Culture Club. I fucking loved the Culture Club. They only had 3 songs, but I don't know why I did. I just love the Culture Club. And John Taylor from Duran Duran, yes. But Prince, man, Prince, he changed everything. He changed everything for me. Like, I really did cry when Prince died. Like, I really did, wholeheartedly. Like, I knew him. Like, we was friends and homies and shit. Because he was with me through so much shit. You know what I mean? I really did cry. Purple rain. Mm-hmm. We could do some 90s shit. We could do like a Medea, Tyler Perry. I didn't mean to call you that, sir. I am so sorry. We could do like a Tyler Perry-a-thon. We'll be here all day trying to keep up with all the movies that fool done made. All day. Fucking Tyler Perry. I would like to talk about him, though. I would like to get to bend some ears of some black people on how they feel about Tyler Perry. I know black people that I know in this realm. I've heard people, give their opinions and, bigger reviews and bigger realms and either sucking his ass or shitting on him. You know what I mean? That's usually the two. But I'd like to hear some just, regular. I know how I feel about Tyler Perry, but I wanted to know how black people feel because of what he is building in Georgia. Yeah, I'd like to know some people's opinions. All right, Sade. I got Sade playing in the background on the YouTubes. I don't know if y'all can hear it or not, but YouTube. I just letting it do its thing. Now they got her live on stage with some hot white dudes. Oh, and what's his name? That one country dude. Damn, let me use the clicker. Travis. I think his name is Travis. Anyway, you're curious about what, Morena? My opinion of Tyler Perry or other people's opinion of Tyler Perry? Rob Lowe? Marina, I was just talking about Rob Lowe 2 days ago with my daughter, who has no clue who the fuck Rob Lowe is. Um, she might remember him from like Wayne's World or something. Who the fuck keeps pumping life into Rob Lowe? Who? I just seen his ass in an Atkins commercial the other day. Who is pumping life into Rob Lowe, Morena? I think we talked about him here before. I let him die. That was like I don't mean literally. I don't mean Jesus. I mean his career. What was his name? Oh, the dude. He was another one. I wish he would just. Somebody kept pumping money into this fool. Oh God, what's his name? The dude that married Roseanne Barr. What's his name? That guy. He's another one. Who the hell keeps giving him? Stop giving him roles. Shit. He had a little brother. Do you remember his little brother, Morena, named Chad? Chad Lowe. He was in some movies too. He was even cuter to me. I don't know what he's doing anymore, but I remember him in some movies. Chad Lowe. Tom Arnold, thank you. Roseanne Arnold, thank you. Yeah, Tom Arnold, man. Stop. Why? Why do you keep? Well, who was like, I got this movie coming up. I'm gonna cast some folks here. Let's go find that they're Tom Arnold. No, no. You think Rob is cuter than Chad Lowe? Whatever. Whatever. Fine. You're allowed. He's attractive. He was really cute when he was younger. Real hot. He was good. He was hot. Yeah. I don't know about his acting skills though. They're not. But he is attractive. That's to me like Tom Cruise. To me, Tom Cruise is not a good actor at all. But I see that he's attractive, and he's in with those one people. I ain't even gonna say that fucking name. Don't put it in my chat either. I know y'all know. I don't want no smoke with those people. We're good. I don't know y'all. Y'all don't know me. Um, but yeah, I don't. It literally is. In fucking Hollywood, it's like who you know, or you get lucky. You'd be surprised how all these motherfuckers are related. There's this one little chick I'd be seeing her in flicks, and she made a face the one day. Uh, God, what was it? It was something I was watching. And I was like, damn, she looks like Julia Roberts. Like she made this face, and I was like, wow, I wonder if she's related. And I looked, and her last name was Roberts. And I'm like, holy shit. I don't know Julia Roberts' personal life. I don't know if she has children and shit. I don't know her like that. And I looked it up. No, it's her niece. And I'm like, oh, it's her niece. Who is her father? Holy shit, this dude, Roberts, is her brother the whole time. I didn't even know Julia Roberts had a brother that was an actor. I definitely didn't know he had a daughter that was an actress. These motherfuckers are all related, or they know somebody who knew somebody who knows somebody. Shit. Girl, we'll have a Jason Momoa a thon. You right, he's not a good actor. He don't gotta be a good actor. He just gotta stand there with no shirt on and hold a staff or a hammer, have his hair blown in the wind. I liked him in when he was young in Johnson's Family Vacation with Cedric the Entertainer. And Solange, Beyonce's sister. Did y'all see that one? That was pretty good. That was when he was pretty young. Um, and yeah, I was like, what is happening? And then I didn't see him again for years until he got, older and got with Lisa Bonet. You're there. Marina is there for the mimosa-a-thon. Okay, it ain't but 5 movies, girl. I'm just playing. I don't know all the mimosa movies. I know I've seen them, in some. Did you, Marina? Wepa. Yes. I don't really. That's not really the kind of man that. Okay, I am able to separate attraction from actual sex. Like it's two different things for me. Because I find something attractive doesn't mean I want to have sex with it. I know that doesn't always translate well, especially on in social media. If you give someone a compliment, they think you want to fuck, and it's fucking ridiculous. But just because I find something, like I said, something attractive, doesn't mean I want to fuck it. And just because something is unattractive, don't mean I don't find it sexy. I want to fuck it. Like my fucking and attraction isn't. It's not always the same thing. It's not always the same for me. But like Mimosa is fine as hell, and I would fuck him. Okay, but if I met a man like that in real life, I would probably just think he was attractive and keep it moving because that's not really my speed. Yeah, I hope I said that in a way that you can understand. Because I give people compliments on here all the time, especially women. You know what I'm saying? I know that on this app, of which I'm on a lot, y'all know why. I encounter, I'm in a lot of spaces with black women, a lot of black women, not always, but a lot of black women. And, I hear not only each other calling each other bitches and whores and sluts, but I hear the men saying that shit. So, like, every now and then you got to throw a positive in there. You got to give a bitch you look beautiful today, or damn girl, you're funny, or just give a bitch a upper. Just inject some. It's free. It's free, y'all. It is free. It's free to tell someone that you like them, or to tell someone that they're funny or beautiful or smart. It's free, and you don't have to pull your drawers down. You don't gotta pull your drawers down, man. Spread some fucking love. Damn, for every time you call a bitch a whore or a slut on here, you should have to tell 2 more bitches how beautiful they are. Fuck. Sorry, I gotta blow my nose. Yeah, I don't want to hear it. Let me go on mute. Am I hello? Okay, okay. See, phone's doing something stupid. Can't see shit. Can't hear shit. Okay, Turn this up. All right. Boom. Go away, you. Come back, you. Go away, you. Oh my god. I hate this phone. I hate this phone. Why? Okay. Bam. Boom. Hit the like, y'all. Nobody hit the like? You might have. I don't know. My phone is doing something stupid. Go away. Okay. Okay. Boom. I'm making a lot of sound effects and nothing's happening. Okay, okay. Got it. Got him. Don't laugh at me, Morena. Don't laugh at me, Sage. Okay. Boom. Yeah. You do good, Morena. People do, man. They can't separate the two. You know, Rob Rack. I don't want to keep talking about him, but he was terrible at that. Like anytime he would say something in his chat, it meant you want to fuck. And me and him would get into things. It wasn't, deep, not super fights, but like player. Just because a bitch speaks to you, don't mean she wants to fuck you. Like everyone didn't come here. Everyone that speaks isn't here to. He refused to believe it. He made every. He's like a Freudian. Everything has to do with sex. Everything doesn't, dude. Everything doesn't. Okay. My nose. You laughing at those eyes? Mm-hmm. He should have put the little hand down with the pencil, taking some notes. Like, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I know. You know, it's crazy. Some men are just like that. It's just it's constantly the sex is always on. I blame the movies. I blame the movies. Uh-oh. Somebody's in my back chat. I think it's Sage. But wait. Wait. I got a banner. Where is my goddamn banner? Motherfucker's gonna leave before I let him up by the time I find the damn banner. Wait. I gotta use my banner. I know it's you, but that's not the point. Oh, here it is. Spliggity Slack Cow. Bannered up. Hello. Can you hear me?
I said I could. Damn. I said, look, I
Okay.
could have slid something right there.
Oh,
See that?
yes.
Look,
I
I could have
tried.
snuck it right there.
Don't do it right there.
I
I'm gonna find a bigger
would
one,
have
man.
been
I
right there,
swear.
like this, like you gotta. I would have pulled the wing wham out right there.
The side of the screen.
Hey, what's up, y'all? What's going on, Morena? What's good? What's good, girl? Yeah, I was reading your comments, girl. Yeah, you pretty wild. Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
You pretty
Hmm.
wild now. But yeah, what's up?
Now, Ann was just talking about
Shabo.
this, that, and other. This movie that
I
nobody watched but me.
I'm gonna keep
Did you
real.
watch
I don't
the
even.
series?
All right. So I don't even know what that is, but I'm here because I fucks with you heavy. You know what I mean? And
Good.
like I don't really watch movies like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I watched the Mario movie yesterday with my daughter. You know, and like that's probably the biggest movie of the year that I was anticipating, and it was good. Yeah,
Was
you
it
should
good?
take
Did you see
take
the first
the
one?
kids out. You know, the first the old 1993 version
Yeah.
where it was somebody's weird acid trip. Yeah, that was the I call that the acid trip Mario because that
Yeah.
shit ain't had nothing to do with the game. I'm gonna tell you that it didn't have nothing to do with none of that. I'm like, what the hell? What's
Do you
this?
like when they
You know?
turn video
But
games
when
into
you,
movies or vice versa?
I like when they stick to the source material, but I do like when they jazz it up like how Mario. they had to jazz it up. And I was like,
Yeah.
people can't be mad that Mario was actually speaking because I've been waiting, 30 years for him to talk. So if he's talking,
Yes.
I'm all in. Sign me the fuck up.
Yeah.
Maybe now we'll have him talking regularly in games, you know? Um,
Wasn't
but
it the
yeah, my
same guy?
daughter loved
Chris
it.
Pratt. Was it Chris Pratt who did
Yeah,
Mario's
man. I
voice?
love Chris Pratt. I think
Yeah.
he's cool, man. People give him a tough time because he's one of those Hollywood people that's not Holly weird, like
Yeah.
he still believes in God and stuff like that. Like, he's like, yo, I just
Yeah.
want to thank God, da, 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 like for real. And he's not woke, you know?
I
So
like
people
Chris
give
Pratt. I
him a
like him a
hard
lot.
time because of
Yeah.
that. Oh yeah. Yeah, he's great. But again, you got people. Listen, if you go look on Rotten Tomatoes, check this shit out, right? The critics panned the movie. It looked like a mass panning. It's like sitting at 45% on the critic side, but on the audience side, which is the side that matters, by the way,
Right.
it is sitting at a 97, 96%,
Hmm.
if I'm not mistaken, at the time when I looked, which was a couple hours ago. And yeah, man, listen, I thought it was great. It was a great kids movie, and it was great if you are a fan of just Nintendo, which I am. I'm a big Nintendo guy. Also, um, yeah, the main things that the baby had a blast, and she gets to
Yeah.
see them and doing all that stuff. I ain't never got to see them do before. And the cool part, right? Low key, don't snitch on me. I put my phone on the next seat because we had the whole row. It was empty. And I put that shit to record. So I got the whole movie
Got you
on
some little sound
bootleg in my
clips.
phone.
Got you some
No, I
clips.
got the whole movie. I got the
Oh
I
my
got the I got
God.
the
Bootlegging.
preview. I got the after. I got the
You
whole bootleg.
bootlegger.
Yo, if y'all want to see the movie, we gonna open up the StreamYard private.
Bootlegger. You know,
You know
I
what I'm
haven't
saying?
seen it,
But
and I won't officially know if it's any good until my son sees it. He's the official
right,
nerd, I guess,
he's the.
anime video game person
Mm-hmm.
of the house. So he'll let me know whether it was good or not. I'll watch it. I like Chris Pratt. I like the game Mario. That was my shit back in the day. I'll check it out.
Oh yeah.
I love kids movies. I don't need like Marina
Love it.
is hating in the chat. I don't need no kid to watch a kids movie. I prefer them not around. Actually, I can actually enjoy it.
Yo, I love all that jazz. I got every. I look. All right, let me break it down. In
Break it
my
down.
older age, I do not play as much video games, pretty much at all. I'm gonna be honest. I do
Yeah, me either.
watch like the baby play the games,
Yes.
and when I do play, it's usually like 20 minutes, and it's probably like a open world game at in awe of the environment that they created, that I'm like, wow, look at this game, it's so great. Next thing you know, I'm 30 minutes in, I didn't kill one freaking monster, and I'm like, all right, time to go. And I just get up out of there. It's like sightseeing worlds
Mm,
now. Like, wow, they did a great job with this game.
I don't know.
And then I move on.
I'm sensing that you're full of shit.
No, I really don't play like I used to be
Hmm.
honest. I'm far too busy. Far too
All
busy.
right. I
Yeah.
believe you.
Like
I don't play either. I have this one game I play on
okay.
my
So I
tablet.
do. What you got?
Oh,
Well,
it's
what
called
game is that?
Township. Township.
Okay, so it's like you do little tasks and then you
Yeah, yeah.
buy
You build a town,
resources and you build the town
buildings. There's
up type of
animals that you
game.
tend to.
I I love those games.
Yeah.
What? Those are my games right there.
I've been playing that shit for like 4 years
Definitely.
now. My town is
Yeah,
amazing.
big fan.
I used to play
Mm.
Tetris. Tetris was my shit. But back in the day, like the arcade, Centipede and Millipede was my shit. And then Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man.
Oh hell yeah.
But Centipede and Millipede, that was my shit.
See, look at that. You see that in the background? Look at that. You see that?
Yes. You think you're cool? I can't do
That
none
ain't
of
the movie
that.
though.
I don't know
Don't
how.
worry.
That's some. OSB type stuff? Is that what's going on over there?
That's my other
I s-
computer. I have
it's the
two
movie.
PCs. No,
See,
that's
I
not the
don't know how
movie.
to do
That's
none of that. I'm
Luigi's
jelly.
Mansion. No, don't be jelly. Trust me, it's more trouble than it's worth. This has brought me
It looks
absolutely
amazing.
no types of well, yeah. It's upscaled. What is that rendering at? Yes, I upscaled it to 720p because the original resolution was 480i, if I'm not mistaken. I still have Centipede and all that other stuff we're in. Yeah, Gary Morena. I got all those games if you want to play them.
I
But yeah,
had
this
this
is my other
Xbox.
PC. Like I can
I had this
which oh yeah, you
Xbox.
got which one? Which
No,
Xbox do
no,
you
no.
have?
It was an older one. This was some years back. Um, and this guy, he took it for me and he modified it. He did some freaky shit to it. And I had over, was it 300 arcade games in that bitch? And he put 98 CDs on that bitch. Oh my god, I love that Xbox. We used to play
You know what? We going to
Earthworm
OB. We
Jim.
going to
Earthworm Jim was
OBS
my
school today.
shit.
I love Earthworm Jim. I have it still.
Yep.
I still got it. I
That
got
was, I
all
knew
those
all the little
games.
cuts,
Like
all the
every
little
single
hooks.
one of those games.
That was my
Uh
shit.
huh. We doing OBS school. Well then, come on the panel. We're gonna go to. You want to go to OBS school? Shayball, I'm gonna teach you some stuff. You
I
ready?
need to go because I just called it
I'm gonna set
OSB.
it up. Yeah, definitely not an OSB. It's OBS. It's
Yes,
Open
OBS.
Broadcasting Software. So
Yes. What does it
let
stand
me
for? Open what?
close. Let me close that current emulation. Open Broadcasting Software.
Okay.
I'm gonna teach you guys some OBS right
I
now.
watched a
I
little
hope you're ready.
tutorial about
Are
it,
you
but
ready?
I gave up after a few minutes. I won't cap.
Oh. So this is the beauty of. Hey, shut up! Mind your business out there. Don't be honking the horn at me.
Marina,
You
I
know when
said
they
OSB too. You're
all
not
loud and
alone.
shit.
I called it that too. Me and Marina,
All
man,
right,
we
y'all
want to
ready?
learn. Um, her more than me because I feel like
We gonna
once
get to the
she learns,
nitty gritty.
then I'll have two of y'all teaching me.
Now look at that back there. You see that? That's
See,
OBS. That's it.
jelly.
It's back there. But that's on my other computer because this is what I did before. I used to do so much extra shenanigans that didn't make sense. It was too much for what I was doing, and I was like, I'm grateful that I learned it all, but I don't even use half of this crap at all.
Yeah.
So I know how to just dumb it down, strictly dumb down. I am going to make a new scene and I'm gonna name it Scene Three. No, I'm gonna name it G. Oh, wrong one. Hold on. Wrong keyboard. It's over here. GGG. All right, I'm gonna hit enter, and this has absolutely nothing. Right?
Hello, Marina.
Hello.
We
Hello.
can't hear you, Marina, if you're talking.
Morena. Is that you?
You hear me
Make
now?
sure that you go to
Oh, I hear
settings
you.
and yes, yes. Do you hear
Hola,
me?
everyone.
Yay!
Do you hear me?
What up?
Do you hear
Oh,
me?
what up?
Shabo, can you hear me?
I hear you.
Yeah, we hear you, weirdo.
Do I
Why you trying to sound
do
all
I sound
sexy?
ASMR?
Oh, okay. All right.
Am I hitting you with the
Come
ASMR?
on, put on some
Oh,
syrup
All in my
on
oh
ear.
there.
yeah,
Hmm.
oh yeah, fuck yeah. Anyway, okay, let's. All right, so the first thing we, the first thing we're gonna learn is
You.
I'm the worst teacher. That's rule number one.
I'm the worst student.
All right, look, yeah. Okay, so let's move you out the way, buddy. Yeah, you're in the way.
Breaking up, right?
Now I don't know. Can I zoom? Am
So
I
wait a
able to
minute.
zoom
Before you
in
even
that?
go into
I
it,
think I can.
do you have to? What do you have to buy this program?
No, it's free.
No shit.
You can
It's
download
free.
it.
Yeah,
See, I don't know shit, Marina.
yeah, it's free. It's open source. Anything that's open source is free now. I'm still using the old version of it, but I do have the new version on here. But it's the same premise. All right, so it's not nothing changed as far as how to install things. Um, the first and foremost, this is if you're streaming to this StreamYard, right? 98% of what goes on here doesn't matter. Okay? Meaning your microphone is playing through StreamYard, which has absolutely nothing to do with OBS. Now, if you're going to stream off of OBS, that's an entirely different tutorial. But if you just want to learn how to do the virtual camera so you can put a couple of items, then you're going to first download. Go ahead, Shabo. We're going to wait for you too. Fuck that. We got all the time right now. I'm chilling. You're going to download
First of all,
OBS and install
no,
it.
we don't.
Yes, we do. Yes.
No, we don't.
Yes. We're chilling. We're hanging out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
No, we don't.
Anyway, look.
But I'm going to continue to listen
Check it
to you
out,
talk.
all right?
So listen,
Hold on. All right. So let me.
I
let
have
me-
an ancient
let me
laptop.
Transform.
Look at
It's a
heat.
screen. You have an ancient laptop.
Oh,
Ancient
God, bro.
Is your laptop?
But I do have a newer tablet.
So what do you got to download first? You
said, "Oh, God."
What do you have to
So
download?
so a tablet you can't do OBS on a tablet.
Okay, well
Any-
then
Android.
I will have to download it to my laptop and hope that it will. I have another laptop somewhere
That
in
is
a drawer.
correct. But for the simple task like virtual camera, which is basically what I'm doing there, like by being able to show my screen as the camera source, that's called virtual camera. You understand? But
I
Morena,
think I'm gonna have to download it
entiende?
and just mess with it myself.
I'm sorry, I
Yeah,
missed that.
let's play with it. You're not gonna mess up anything. You're not gonna mess up
Again,
anything on your
again.
computers.
I'm sorry.
No, I said the easiest thing to do is the virtual camera on here because everything's pretty much self-explanatory.
I
As long
missed
as
the
you're
part.
using StreamYard. Oh, she's coming in choppy. Is she coming in choppy for you, Shabo? Or is
Oh
it
my
me?
bad, I was on
You're
mute because
coming
I was
in
trying to
choppy.
download the OSB thing.
It's
Let me listen, huh?
OBS. It's OBS.
Talk, Marina.
Morena.
He's coming and choppy to me, and he
Are
said,
you
"I'm
on
coming
Wi-Fi?
choppy." Listen
Are you
to
on
me. I'm
Wi-Fi?
talking.
Y'all both sound okay to me.
Is it me? No, but I have.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're a little choppy,
I
Marina.
have a program that likes to kick in. Okay, let me see if that's the program. Hold on. So, yep, that's what it is. Hold on a second.
Boom, downloading. If my computer will let me. Download OBS Studio. Okay. We'll see if you let me.
OBS.
Oh, Windows.
Okay, I should be good now. I took the other thing off.
You sound good.
How do I sound now?
You sound a lot better. Mm-hmm.
Better.
A whole lot better.
Okay, yeah, I had to
mhm.
take off the program. Real loud, too loud, because I can lower. I have a mic I haven't set up either. Okay.
No, you're good.
OBS, there's a lot going on.
Continue,
Getting started.
Maestro.
Click here. All right.
Okay, so on the right
yeah, see,
side
I'm
of
gonna have
OBS,
to do all this another
it has
time,
that thing
but-
that says
Okay.
start
Go ahead.
virtual camera, right?
Oh.
So when you start virtual camera, what you're gonna want to do is set up the camera in settings of StreamYard. It's going to say OBS virtual camera as one of your cameras, and you're going
Uh-huh.
to select it. Whatever you put on OBS will now show. on your StreamYard screen.
I see.
Mm.
It's simple. Yeah.
So you don't have
Oh.
to necessarily cam up. So whatever you have on
And then
OBS
after that,
is what's going to show up if I'm selecting camera. All right.
yes. So let's say you have any. All right. So the
Okay.
plus
Okay.
signs and
There's
the
no delay.
minus signs. I mean, is there a way to remove the names? Yeah. You know what? Put me in the solo screen if you don't mind, so I can like give you more deets. I got you.
Not you.
I was like, okay,
Not you, Hood.
sure.
My bad. I'm clicking stuff. Shit.
Yeah, you want to tap?
Click on Sage.
What do I tap? I tap you.
Hi, Dios mío.
Yeah,
Yes.
you gotta
It'll
tap
tell
on
you.
me. Don't
Uh-huh.
tap
I'm just
me.
tapping shit.
You gotta tap on me solo style.
Yeah, solo. It'll tell you
Pause.
solo. But
Well, no pause. You guys are, you're ladies, so
And
yeah,
my
no
shit don't
pause.
say solo.
mm-hmm.
Oh
So
wait, up here, up here, up here. Okay, I see. Ah, I found it. Boom. I know some stuff. I just gotta
All
click
right.
around. That's all.
So let me see. Can I remove my name? Let me edit the name and headline, and just put like a dot there. Let's put a dot. So it's all right. So you see that plus and minus thing there?
Move your mouse. Where? Oh, oh,
Okay,
yep.
here we go. So you see that plus thing?
Hmm.
Basically, if you want to put an image, you're gonna go to where it says image.
Okay.
You're gonna in the find the image in the location where you either download it or took a picture or a screenshot or whatever, and you're gonna click it. You're gonna name it, and it's gonna become a source. Then there's gonna be a little eyeball there on this side, and that's basically that. That's it. That's how you use virtual cam, and any corresponding other things you want to put, such as a video or whatever. Just keep this in mind. It's not going to play the audio off of the video unless you do these other steps. And I'm just not gonna. That's audio is totally is to me audio is more complicated to teach than just basic virtual camera for OBS. So you understand though? This is
I
You kind of made
your
that easy,
canvas,
though. Yeah.
right?
yeah.
I saw that and got overwhelmed. See,
Right.
I
This is
looked
your
at that and said,
canvas.
"What the hell is that?" I think I
Yeah,
downloaded.
yeah. It's nothing to get overwhelmed about. Over here is it's gonna say start virtual camera, right? And then inside of StreamYard, where it says cameras, you're gonna look for OBS virtual camera, and that's your camera for anything you put on the blank canvas. Anything you
Yeah, I'm
want.
making a lot of mistakes
Now,
Okay, I'm
in the
gonna leave
anything
and
you
making.
come back
want.
because there's a delay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be making a lot of mistakes,
Oh
and y'all are gonna witness it. But then I'll delete it.
no, it's yeah. I mean, look, it's fine. It's a learning process. It's a
Yeah.
learning process. So just remember, the plus sign is to add, the minus is to remove. Then there's properties and blah blah blah. Now, if you want to deal with if you want to do the whole straight, not even using this, that's the complicated, super advanced shit for
Yeah.
OBS. You know what I'm saying? But once you get the hang of just this basic function, you're going to want to dig deeper, and you will,
I
and you'll
will.
get better at it.
Yeah. Um, definitely in the next few days, I'm
And
gonna
you're
just
gonna
gonna mess with
want
it.
to get a. I'm gonna keep it real. You're gonna want a better computer because you're gonna want to do
Yeah.
all
I,
this.
you know.
See that little funky thing I got going there? That's not
Yeah.
standard. I made that. I made that do that. I made that and I made that do that. Do that to do that. You know what I mean?
I hope that's you
Yeah.
again, Marina.
It is.
Okay.
Do that.
You know what I'm saying? I made it do that to do that. Yeah. And then, when I got a little bit better, right? I got these things going. Like, hey, look, I'm getting better, guys. Look at me, right?
Yeah.
So that was another part of the journey. Like, hey, look, I'm making these things, and they're doing things, and they're autonomous, and yeah, and I don't know, but hey, hopefully it's aesthetically something different. Like
It is. It's
again,
fun.
when I do
When I
this,
grow up, I want to be like Caesar.
right? It's all about
I
fun.
want to be like him
Then I
too.
said, hey, listen. I said, listen, guys, look, Pornhub. Yeah, why not? Right? You see the Pornhub sign? Nope, it's Sage Never Ran. It's not what you thought. You see? I had people trying to like, oh, look at him, he's using that, and I had the music, and I was like, you better not be at work. Doom, 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 doom. Like, yeah, you better not be at work. You know what that sound is? You know, I try to just keep it fun. Like why not? Like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, fun is
I'm actually this is me in real life, just so you guys know. Like, this isn't like, oh my
I said,
god, Sage is getting. No, I like to have fun all the time, anywhere I'm at. Yes, time and a place. I do get serious and I get down to brass tacks, but I like
I
to
tend to
enjoy
flock
the
towards the
life that
people
I
on this
feel
app
was
that I have
blessed and
deemed to
gifted
be
to.
genuine, whether that genuine is toxic or not. I when I discover that someone is putting on a show or airs, I tend to not really want to be
Right.
around them that much. I don't care. Like even Rob Rack, as
Nah,
toxic
I
as he
feel you.
was, at least that's who the fuck he was.
Hmm.
You know? Yeah.
Right. He showed you who he was. Yep.
Yeah.
That's a fact. So this is me, goofy. Like to have fun.
Hey
Yeah.
Daniel.
I
Marina, somebody's looking at you in the chat.
it's me. Okay.
Morena. So Morena, did you
But you
enjoy
guys
my
picking up.
TikToks? You see
You
I
hear
got a
me?
little bit of
I
nutty
hear you.
shit over there. Yeah,
Of
I hear
course
you.
I did. I was trying to upload. I was trying to upload TikTok, man. It was crazy. My son was helping me. He was getting frustrated. He's playing his Xbox. He's like, "Ah." I was like, dude, stop acting like I'm getting like I'm annoying you. I want to upload a video. I upload on YouTube. Hey, Daniel. Yeah. Did you sub to Hood Therapy, Daniel? She does movie
Sub up,
reviews.
Daniel. Yeah, we're done. I'm done talking about the movie, and now Sage is trying to teach us OSB or OBS, however you like to say it. Your choice.
That old man, that
But
he
normally we
scares the
talk
crap
about
out of me.
movies over
That man
here.
scares the crap out of me.
We're gonna do a comedy next, I think, y'all. What kind of comedy
You
should I
like
do?
Animal?
I love
How
Animal.
about
You know
Animal?
who
You
my
like
favorite were
Animal?
though?
You should do.
My favorite were the two old men up in the balcony.
You should do
Those are my favorite.
Marlon Wayans.
Some Wayans,
You should do Marlon
like
You
the
Wayans.
want me to
whole
do
He's
crew,
like
funny.
the Wayans brothers?
like
Yeah,
all of
Marlon
them.
Wayans. The one he just recently did. Yeah, I
I
gotta
think I
delete
saw a
him.
trailer for something he recently did. I can't remember.
He recent comedy. I don't know if it was on Netflix, but he did something recently.
Was it Damon?
I want an Avatar too.
Me too.
No, it was a Marlon actually.
Marlon. I'll look for it.
See, I gotta review after the
Which one?
fact. Okay.
¿Qué?
Why is my computer doing this? I think I gotta uninstall crap. Let me see if I'm gonna uninstall that crap.
I got to get a better
And
computer,
then you see
but I am definitely gonna
these
check out
like if you want to do certain
messages.
texts, if you want to do certain texts like these right
You guys
here,
hear
you're
me,
gonna have
right?
to find
Yeah.
special fonts.
See,
Yep.
you think you're cool?
No. I mean, it's easy to install these fonts though. Just so you know, it's not like it's not within
You
reason
hear
to get
me?
these done. Yeah. Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah.
Must. Man, I think we getting the lag again.
Yeah,
Think
there's
that's
a
what's
little bit of
going
a
on.
lag.
Then when you really
I
want to
have a
get
lag
down
for
to the nitty
sure.
gritty, right? You could put how many viewers are watching. Look, Zero's watching me right now.
Aw.
You put it right on the screen, and it's in like almost real time. And then they got this other thing, right? This is look the spin wheel. Wait, let me get this guy out of here. Right? Is it you?
With your
No, it's
name,
not you.
yeah.
I have to start
See,
labeling these things.
you're not in the right time.
Oh man, where is it, dude? I'm confused. Is it you? Yeah, it is you.
I think
Okay,
it's
let's get
Marina.
you up out of there. No, 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 no. I was talking about these things over here
She's
because I
over there
know I have a
learning and getting
jar.
busy, and I'm happy. Get busy, girl. Learn it up.
It's just so yeah. It's simple. It's not like they make it. What? All right. So whenever somebody does a video, they should just say, "Hey, what do you need it for?" The problem is that they
Yeah.
want to show you it like if you're gonna stream a fucking video game. No, you guys don't want to stream video games. You just want to put images. You want to customize it like an old MySpace page when we used to mess with the HTML. You know what I mean? When we had the music playing on the pages, we thought we was the shit. I still remember them days. I was like, yeah, man, I got my HTML working, bruh. I was like, yeah, we serving motherfucking pancakes out this motherfucker. You heard me? Like, yeah.
Heard.
Wait, let me get rid of that too. Where's that shit at? So, there you go. So yeah, we serving pancakes out there. I was looking for my pancakes. You know what I mean? Yeah. And of course, you know that GIFs, right? GIFs images are moving images. So if you add an image and it's a GIF image, it's going to move like the Dave Chappelle with the pancakes.
I want to
You
do
know,
that. I like pancakes.
you will do that. I love pancakes. What now? You love pancakes?
Yes, I do. Can you guys hear me?
You sound much
Hmm.
better.
Yep.
Okay, I
Hmm.
just uninstalled the program that was taking up a lot of crap out of here.
What was that like? It was like
Look
a,
at Dave
a
Chappelle. Okay,
audio
let me go
program.
out and come back in. It was called Voice Mod. It was called Voice Mod, but let me leave and come back in because I think that's what was messing me up.
Oh, voice. Yeah, I used to use that one.
You said,
Let me see if it still works.
oh.
Yeah, it's been such a long time
Yeah.
since I used
My
that.
main problem, honestly, Sage, is trying to get all three of my devices to cooperate. Um, like I said, I have an ancient ass laptop. A bitch is broke.
Hello?
Yeah.
I'll
How do you
upgrade
hear
one
me? Do
day.
you hear me good?
Oh, you sound like a chipmunk.
Do you hear me?
I can hear you.
I sound like a chipmunk now.
Yeah.
Am I still a chipmunk?
You're fucking doing it on purpose,
Oh
though.
shit! Oh my god! Oh
Oh
my
my
god!
god.
Somebody please! Oh my god!
Say
Somebody
domo
please help me
arigato,
right
Mr.
now! Oh my
Roboto.
god! Oh my god! I didn't even know what I was doing. No, I'm just fucking
What are you
around.
doing?
I don't know. Hold on. Let me see. Is
Say
it
domo
fixed now?
arigato,
Is it
Mr.
fixed?
Roboto. Domo.
Domo
Domo.
momo. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Domo momo. Domo
Perfect.
momo. Yeah.
You must have been crazy as a kid, yo. You kept
No.
your parents on their toes.
So am I good? How do I sound? Do I sound okay? I turned it
No.
up. Is it still on?
It
It's
sounds
still
like I
on.
smoked too much weed or had
What?
too much
Wait a
liquor.
minute. No way. How about now? Is
Domo.
it gone?
It's gone.
Yeah.
Is it gone?
Yeah.
It okay. Oh
Do you guys
my
hear me
goodness.
okay now?
So yeah,
You
it's been a
sound really
long
good.
time since I messed with that. Uh-huh.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yep. You sound great.
I had to uninstall
You're gonna have
the
to start
program.
charging us
Now
for
you guys get
classes
to
or
like
something.
yeah, you guys good.
No, I still hear a
You guys
lag.
good.
Jesus.
There
Yeah.
is a lag.
Why?
All right, well, it's cool, man.
Oh my God, no.
Well, I'm about to call it a day anyway, but Sage learned us up something real nice,
Well,
and we're
stay
gonna have to
tuned.
start.
Yeah, you
Good.
gotta
I'm
get
going live
you
tonight.
got
Sage and
homework now.
You are
Iron.
Marina?
Yeah, Sage is
Oh,
fine.
I'm pulling
Yay!
up, girl. Yeah,
I'll be there.
yeah, I'm
Oh,
pull.
look at the
Yeah,
girl
yeah.
dancing.
Let me
Uh,
do me a
uh,
favor. Did you set it
uh.
up already?
Uh-huh.
The OSB, OBS.
Did you
I'm
set
not
it up?
using
You
OBS.
set up the
That's
live already,
complicated.
so I could hit.
I'm
Oh,
gonna set
all
it
right.
up in a little bit.
You
I usually
should.
send out a notification 15 minutes before I start. I never do like an hour, 2 hours. Like I do like 15 minutes. I'm gonna set up my thumbnail and then I'm gonna hit the live button. It's
Yay!
been a
I'll be
minute, so I'm
there.
gonna be nervous. Thank
I
you,
want to
Hood.
make sure.
Don't be nervous, girl.
I don't want to miss it. Don't be
It's been
nervous.
like 5
We're gonna
months.
be over there. We're gonna support.
I went
Thank
like
Let
you.
me
4 months
make sure,
once
cause
without going live, and it was yeah. Just
It's
fucking
scary,
do it.
right?
We'll be there.
Okay. Give me like another hour or so, and I'll be on.
I'm
hey,
getting my little
hey.
YouTube
So
wall together from when I actually came up.
I just need to know how you do that, Hood. Like, how do you put that thing up so just in case somebody wants to, show their penis or something?
Oh, the overlay.
well,
If you
that's
go in
Yeah.
your
easy. You get an
StreamYard,
image that's at 1080.
Mm-hmm.
You get a
if you go in your
1080
StreamYard,
image.
on the side of the screen where it says brand, you'll
Mm-hmm.
have all these options, overlays. You can change the little picture up in the corner where the duck usually
Mm-hmm.
is,
Yeah, she's cute.
and
That looks
then of
like me,
course your
actually.
avatar, backgrounds.
Okay.
You can even bring in video um, through your brand. The little
I
thing
want
on
to
the
bring
side that
the
says
video,
brand.
but I want to use that overlay thing in case when somebody comes on. You know how you was like, "Is that you, Morena?" I want to have something over it just in case
Yeah,
nobody will come
overlay.
on. It's
But
an
he
overlay.
tells you
Okay.
what size it has to be because I'm terrible with. The only one I got is the one I got that worked correctly, as you can see,
It's
and it still isn't even big
1920
enough.
by
What's
1080, and it'll
1080?
cover
What?
the entire screen.
You sound like a
Wait, can
robot
you
again,
hear me?
Sage.
Can you hear
He's
me? Or
doing
are
it
you
on
doing another thing?
purpose.
Oh my! No,
Such an
I
Stop.
ass.
double clicked it. Wait.
You know
Stop.
what? You're an
Okay,
ass.
better,
It's
better, better.
How about now? Is it good? Are we good?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's 1920 by 1080. Remember that 1920
1920 by 1080.
by
I'm about to write that
1080
down.
is the image size to cover the entirety of the screen. Now, if you're doing a set,
19,
yeah, that'll cover the whole screen. Yeah,
1920. What now?
1920 by 1080 by 1080.
Fine. Okay.
You know, I'm gonna make you guys a custom one. It's gonna be
All
funny.
right. Just make sure
You want
mine
to make
has
a
to do with
custom one?
movies.
That would work. That would work.
No, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put. I'm gonna. Well, I want to name it for you. I got a name. Are you ready for the name?
Give me a nice name, okay? Don't play with
Give
me.
her a nice one.
This is gonna be the name that's gonna be on the blocking thing. It's gonna be called the Penis Blocker 2000. That's what we're gonna.
That sounds good. That sounds good. That sounds good.
I'm down.
That
The
definitely
penis-
sounds-
The Penis Blocker 2000.
I'm down.
that
Wait,
definitely sounds
we
good.
might have to we put the penis/vagina blocker 2000. There we go. Model 2023
It's
edition.
no, it's just the
And put
penis
glitter
blocker
all
because
over that
women don't be
motherfucker.
showing their vagina. It's all dick. It's all
It's all
dick, bro.
men. That's what
Yeah,
It's all
so
good.
just pop a titty out real quick in the back on y'all.
Yeah.
You never had that happen. Somebody pop a
Women,
titty
you're
out,
right,
hey,
Hood. Women
you're
don't
like,
do
wait,
that.
what's
Women
going on
don't do
here?
that.
No, I ain't never had that
Yeah,
happen to me on YouTube. I'm usually the one sending my titties out. I send my shit all around this bitch. I can't wait to be
Oh my
exposed. I can't
God.
wait for my titty to be on this big ass TV. Like, look at this bitch's titties. I can't wait. Sage, you want a copy? Maybe you'll get mad at me one day and be like, "Here's her fucking
Oh
titties."
my
Nice
god!
people.
Oh my god!
Shit, I can't wait.
Yo. All right, look.
Oh, man.
This is all right. So in the back chat, this is my email, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Hold
going to
on, I
make
gotta
it.
definitely.
If you
I
want
gotta get
it,
my glasses and shit. I'm like, "Where's my pen and paper at?" Hold up.
that's my official like YouTube fuckaroo email there. Like if you want to send me anything, whatever, you send it there. Gmail.
I don't see anything.
I
You
don't
put
see
it-
shit either.
Okay, I'm like, I know I'm
I
not
just put it-
blind. Okay, I see it.
You see
Oh,
it?
I see it now. Yeah.
Can I just click on it? No, let me copy and paste.
Okay. I see what
Technology
that
is a
says.
mother.
This light sucks. I'm like old and shit. I think I should be playing bingo or something. I don't know. All right.
No.
Yo, if you want to play bingo, let me know. I can actually get that done. I got Jeopardy.
I had
Anybody want to
I
play
take
Jeopardy?
you
We
to a
can play
bingo
Jeopardy.
stage.
Was that?
Somebody took me on a date to play bingo. Yo, I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, we could win some money."
Did you win
I'm like,
anything?
What?
yeah, we did
Bingo?
actually win, and he was
Nah, you
and
ain't.
he was a
You are
little
not.
bit younger than
Yeah.
me. I was shocked that he actually wanted to play.
What? He
No,
said
I'm nowhere near
bingo.
the bingo age, and he wanted to play.
You know
bingo.
what though? I'm gonna keep it real. Like
It was
women
different.
hold the
I've
spirit
just seen dates.
of youth
I've had-
longer than men do. To be honest, like men get old fast when they're old. They're like, "Yep, I'm old," and the next you know they're sitting in the rocking chair. You know what I mean? But yeah,
Once y'all
women
get
they
there,
hold
yes.
that fire a little bit longer.
But
Yeah,
y'all
I always
age
said that
better.
I'm gonna have
Mm.
fun forever.
Y'all age better.
Exactly.
I think
The
that's
only thing y'all get
subject
is maybe some
to
baldness and
diet.
a little belly.
Because Morena looks great. I don't know how old she is, but her skin looks very nice. You know, she takes care of herself. You know, as far as what I've seen
Filters
from
help.
face. You know what I'm saying?
Filters help.
You know.
Don't get me wrong, that's
Wait,
not far
what?
from me, but filters help. Filters take away the imperfection. So
Oh, I mean, listen.
the imperfections we want to,
Right, right.
I've never seen
That is
Morena.
true because I do have. I got a couple
Oh,
of
he follows
grays
me on
in
TikTok.
my
TikTok
hair. I
has
don't
my
use
face.
filters for it. You
Oh,
know,
the
and
grays
I
I don't
do
care
have
about. That's not.
a
I don't care
nice
Oh my
about
salt
god,
the
I'm
and
so
grays.
pepper
sorry.
coming in. I'm coming in salt and pepper. I'm loving it. I'm keeping it real. I'm loving it.
Men
Let it
look
rock
good
out
salt
to
and
the
pepper. I
frocks
love
out
salt
there.
and pepper.
I tell you,
Okay.
you know,
I like
I
salt
don't
and
even
pepper.
got a TikTok,
coming
man.
in
I got to
nice.
get some of that TikTok.
Girl,
You know
TikTok.
what
Oh
though?
man,
I
I'll be
will
up
say
for
this.
hours.
I don't
I
do any
got you.
social media.
I got it. So
I don't do any of it. This is
I
it.
emailed you,
check this
Sage.
out,
You
right?
got it?
Yep. That's what I was
Okay.
like. I got
Okay.
it. I got it. So
Okay. Cool.
here's the deal, right? My daughter though, she's like she was freaking out when she first started noticing. She's like, "Oh my god, you're getting old." I'm like, "Oh no," you know. And she's little, so you know,
Oh.
I had her. Yeah, so you gotta imagine like I had her when I was 34. You know what I'm saying? So there's no
Mm-hmm.
grays. There was still no grays at that time. I was still kind of looking 26 ish at that age. So
Mm-hmm.
now she's looking at the grays and she's freaking out. She's like, "Oh my god, Dad, you're getting old!" And she started crying. I'm like, "Oh no, come here, baby, don't cry.
Oh.
It's a part of life, baby. We gonna get old, and you're gonna grow up, and you're gonna live a great life, and I'll be hopefully around, and we're just gonna live this one day at a time." That's what I told her, man. Like, I keep it real. Like, I don't sugarcoat nothing, but I don't do sunshine, rainbows, and unicorns, but I do the whole. We are here and we are blessed. That's all you need to know.
Right.
We are good.
Right. That's
You know what I'm saying? And we're together, and that's what matters.
I'm
Period.
glad you said blessed. That's gonna be my topic. Is
Yeah.
gonna be interesting. So it'll get people going. The Bible thumpers, the
Let's do
atheists,
it.
and all that stuff. So.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, that's how I
Yeah,
used to think.
I
Your
didn't
daughter's
sugarcoat
sensitive.
nothing with mine. I
Your
didn't
daughter's
sugarcoat shit with
sensitive.
She's
mine.
Then
getting
I
right
was like
into it.
that.
She's like,
I
I don't
was like
play.
that. Yeah.
Like in my
the
house,
Bible
Santa Claus
thumpers,
got
they
no
don't like
play.
me. I
The
keep it
Easter
real.
Bunny got no play. The
Really?
Tooth Fairy, that shit got no play in my house. Hell no. Let me tell you something. I did not bust my ass to buy this shit, wrap this shit, stand in this kitchen at 5 in the morning and cook a goddamn ham, turkey, whatever, only for some fat dude to come down the chimney that we don't have to get credit for that shit. No.
I mean, I never told my son there was a Santa
Yo.
Claus, but he kind of figured it out on his own. I didn't really tell him there was or there wasn't. So he liked Santa Claus, but he
I'm not
didn't
gonna throw
like believe
my
in it.
yeah.
I didn't ruin it for him
My
like my
daughter, she straight up came. She hit me with that too. You heard, Modena? She was like, "Yo, Dad." I said, "What's up?" She said, "Is the Easter Bunny real?" I said, "You want to know something? They're
oh,
gonna be real for you as long as you decide that they will be real for you.
facts. Yes.
You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
keep the innocence as long as we can. You
Oh,
know. Like, yeah, I like imagination is important because a lot
Yes.
of these kids
I
coming up
agree.
now
I
they
agree, but
lack
I
it,
do not
and
agree
it's
with.
autonomous now.
I do not
Mm-hmm.
agree with Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, and the Tooth Fairy being a child, an imagination. Like
But
I
it's
don't think
how
it has
you
anything to
present
do with
it to
having an
them.
imagination.
I did the fairy thing when my son
Uh
lost a
huh.
tooth. He always got money. I mean, I didn't, you know.
Oh,
Hey, cuz, look, my
Cubana,
cousin is
Yup.
here. Hey, cuz. That's my
Cubana,
cousin, Mamsi.
yay!
Hey, Fulana.
Saludos. Saludos.
You came to session
Buenvenidos
therapy
to
trying to
all of
shut
our.
it down.
Yeah, my homegirl, she used to give me shit all the time because she would say, "You're ruining their childhood. You're ruining their childhood."
Yeah, give him a
But
childhood.
see, that's not how
I'm
I
not gonna
see it.
front, Shabo. I would have gave you shit too. I'd have been like, listen,
Yeah, yeah,
girlfriend,
my homegirl. But me and
we need
her,
to let them use their
she didn't have children at the
imaginaciones.
time, so
Okay.
I told her to shut the fuck up. First of all, you know what I'm saying. And
Okay, that's
second,
different.
Oh damn.
I promise you,
Jesus
they're not
Christ.
walking around right now at 34 and 32 years old and 26 years old and 22 years old. They are not traumatized at all. That I told them the truth about no chimney. We don't got a chimney.
So
Where's
this
this
is
fat
how you
ass
need to
coming?
Mm,
traumatize them. How
mm.
do their kids
It
believe
did
in
not
Santa Claus?
hinder their imagination at all.
Do their kids believe in Santa Claus?
Well, only one of my kids has kids,
Yeah.
and he don't believe in that shit. So
But
no,
do the kids believe in? But do the
no,
kids
Mm.
believe in Santa Claus? His kids, your grandkids, do they believe in Santa
no,
Claus?
because they're Muslim.
Oh,
Why you
okay.
say, "Oh, my grandkids are
I'm actually
beautiful"?
Because
making it
because
right now as we speak.
one of my brothers, he took away Christmas, Halloween, but he wasn't technically Muslim, but he was very I don't eat pork, we don't do this, we don't he didn't even want my nephew eating McDonald's. And I was like, dude, like you taking away everything that makes a kid, like in the United States. If we
Yeah,
were
well,
Mm-hmm.
in Saudi
they
Arabia,
kind of.
I get it. But we're not in Saudi Arabia for you to be so restrictive on your children. They don't know any better and they don't want to be different from other kids.
My
So
grandkids are a little different because their mother is a strict Muslim. She wears a
does she
hijab,
have them
all
in
that.
Muslim schools? I hope she has them in Muslim schools because then
Absolutely,
okay, then that's
absolutely,
perfect. Then that's perfect because
absolutely.
then they don't
But
feel different. Then they don't feel
my
different.
son is not a Muslim. So when
No,
they're
okay.
with him, they do things that like they do get Christmas presents. Um, my son just doesn't call them that. They
Right.
have, I convinced their mother to allow them to trick or treat this year. I gassed them all up like weeks ahead of time. I'm like, this is the plan. First, we got to get permission from your mom. Then,
Right.
Auntie such and such is going to get the costumes. Like it was a whole plan. It was an op. They were very excited. They got a lot of candy. So it's like they kind of are able to um, uh, get the both sides of it because my son is not a Muslim.
Now is she okay with that? Is the mom okay with your
She's not
son
okay
doing that?
with everything, but she did bend with Halloween. Like I
Oh,
said, they do get gifts at Christmas, but we just don't call them that.
right, right. Okay, so
Yeah,
then they technically not missing out. Then that's cool. That's
yeah.
cool. Okay, different. I didn't take anything away from my son, but I didn't call it anything specific. Um, I don't know. Oh, hood. Oh, thank God I gave up cigarettes and I'm good right now because you would make me want to run and grab a pack.
How long has it been?
5 years, yo, 5
That's
years.
good, man. That's so good. When I quit, I started vaping, to
Mhm.
replace the cigarettes, the nicotine.
That's
Um,
worse. Just so you know,
well,
that's
here's the thing. It's not. First of all, it's cheaper, but
here I
it
go.
it changed everything. My house doesn't smell like smoke anymore. I don't smell like smoke anymore. My grandkids can come up in here freely without smelling like smoke when they leave. I can sneak this shit in the hospital, in a
Okay,
cab,
for
wherever.
you,
Uh,
that's chemicals. You're smoking
no,
chemicals.
I
You're
know. I
inhaling
understand it's not
chemicals.
healthy. It's not like I'm eating a bag of lettuce. I get it, but
Exactly.
it's definitely more convenient.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. No, I stopped cold turkey. Nothing. I mean, I smoke weed
girl.
every
Whew.
weekend, but I don't do cigarettes
I
no
need
more.
to try. I need to try to just. Ooh, I'm gonna
My
be a mega
grandmother
pitch
told
up
me
in
that.
here.
My grandmother told me that in order to be successful to quit smoking is to stop cold turkey.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, I
I
mean,
quit once a while back. Didn't
I
last.
mean, you
Didn't
quit now,
take.
right? You're not smoking. You're just using your vape.
Yeah, I just vape. Yeah.
So technically, you quit. I'm just saying, health
Yeah, I
wise, the
quit.
vaping isn't good.
It's been 4 years.
Okay, then you quit smoking. It's just that the vaping is not. It's chemicals.
Yeah.
It's straight chemicals. It's
There
not
was
good.
one day I ain't gonna front when our power went out um,
Uh
for
oh.
like a day and a half, and I couldn't charge my vape. I had to break down and buy a pack of Newports.
No, I miss Newport. Newport hundreds, girl.
Girl,
Newport one
I was
thousands.
like,
I
oh
mean.
my god, the lights are out still. I can't charge my vape. Somebody has to go to the store. Shit, I'll be a, I just have to power through. It'll be like I'll feel like a heroin addict and shit,
I
rubbing my
mean,
arm and shaking and sweating and shit. Oh my god.
I've wanted it, craved it, and every time I get in my car and go somewhere, I forget to buy it. So I was like, I know I'm good. Like I'll drink
You
before.
got mail.
Hmm?
You
What?
He said, "You've
got
got
mail.
Me?
You."
I have to check you out.
You got mail.
See, I would love to be able to do all those things right now with my screen.
You got mail. Oh, that's cute.
I'm gonna learn.
Oh, I like that. Oh, that's dope. Okay, so all I gotta do is what? Save it to my desktop.
I
Is-
just
I'm
made
good?
that right now.
Yes,
All right,
that's
so
dope.
you're gonna save it
You
to
think
your
you're
desktop.
cool?
When you open StreamYard, you're gonna add it
As an overlay.
to the branding, like Shabo said. You know,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's gonna be pretty much your overlays over there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you're
cute.
gonna add it to your overlays.
That's good. Yo, that's funny. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay, download. Here we go.
Compliments of your boy Sage.
Thank you.
Boom.
Thank you, thank you, thank
Absolutely.
you. All right, let's see.
Shabo, don't worry, I haven't left you out. I'm thinking about a custom one for you too. So you guys can have two different ones instead of having the same
This is cute.
one.
I'm gonna
You know.
title it "Penis." Let me rename this thing
Yes.
here. Okay, cool. Penis blocker. Oh, that's cute. He's like,
I
you
had a
got
friend
me.
who sent me a couple of intros a while back, but they don't really apply now since I picked a lane
Oh,
to
I
go with my
did.
channel.
I've done several intros. I showed one to my cousin, and she's such a Debbie Downer that she said, "Oh, that sounds like elevator music. Your Cubans are so cool." Just so you
Yeah.
guys know, and she's like, "That sounds like elevator music." Remember, Falana? She just the shit out of me. I did a couple of them though. You still have AOL, cuz? Get the fuck out of here.
We used to get those discs in the mail with the free AOL. That was back when
Remember DSL?
that yeah.
I used to hate that. Like,
We
I
used to have
can't
a
get
stack
on.
of
I'm
them boys.
busy.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Are we telling our age right now, Hood, or what?
Let me tell you something. People that are embarrassed of their age are silly. I work
I'm not
damn hard for
embarrassed.
every
It's
year.
just
I work damn hard. I earned every year of these 52. I earned every. They were hard, each one. There was not an
But you-
easy year. I
it's
earned
not.
every
It's
one.
not that it's embarrassing. It's that they shame you for it. Like it's something wrong with that. When you should be appreciative of every year you reach, right?
I
Like,
earned them all.
I always
Every
say I
one of
want to be. I want to see my grandkids and I want to see my great grandkids. So I want to be.
I'm
old as-
back.
Yeah, I can't wait to
Yeah.
see me some great grandkids, girl.
Right?
I can't
like
wait.
I want to. My son is young, so I don't want grandkids yet, but I can't wait till I get to that, right? And then I want to see his kids' kids if I'm lucky, and still have my mind intact. I don't want to be old and be senile. I want to be old and know what's going on, even if I'm in a wheelchair, even if
See, I
I'm.
started really young. By the time I was 19, I already had two
I started
kids.
young.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, I
I
didn't.
had two
I
at
didn't.
19, and
Yeah.
then there was a little bit of a gap, and I had two more. But yeah, so I'm 52, and I already have an 11-year-old granddaughter.
Oh
So
wow.
and if you think about it, there's a real world chance within the next 10 years she may have a child, and I'll be a great grandmother within the next
Hmm.
like 10 years. That's
Hmm.
Hmm.
exciting.
Yeah, I'm not there yet, but I can wait. But I told my son today. I told my son he better protect his seed like it's gold. Don't you give that to anybody, buddy. Wait, have fun and wait. Yeah, he's 18. We got to teach our kids that. Like I want them. I want
Good
them
for
to.
him. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I had my son, like, just so you know, like, I
Mhm.
agree with you. Like, they need to see the world a little. You know what I'm
I
saying?
want them to.
And I was very, yeah, like, yo, but his they're good. Like,
Hmm.
you can see it. They
Okay.
are a team, and I'm proud of them, and much success. I
That's how
am
I feel. That's how I
a
feel. And I want him to do
grandfather
better than me. So I
currently.
want him to travel. I want him to enjoy life. I want him to be a little hoe a
Hmm.
bit, not but be honest with women. I told him be honest with women. Like, don't play games. If you're not serious, let him know. I'm not serious. You're not the only one.
Yeah,
Blah, blah, blah. But I want
I
him to
told
enjoy
him
life.
that too.
You know.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
was a
told him
single
that. I was like,
mother
never play with
for
hearts out here.
most of my children's lives. I have three sons
Mm,
and one daughter, and I
okay.
taught my sons everything. How to use a condom,
Mm-hmm.
like demonstration, on
Right.
a banana or a cucumber.
No, I didn't go that far.
I have to. I have these boys. That ain't no dude
Mm,
around. Somebody's got to teach them. I don't want them learning in the
true.
streets.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And I know they say, a woman can't teach a man how to be a man. But to be honest with you, it's not really that complex. You know what I'm saying? It's not like if you look in the dictionary, it's this really big mystery on what it is to be a man. It's really not that difficult to instill those values into boys. It
You
really
can
isn't.
feel values, but there's some things that we can't provide for them, and I recognize it, and I feel bad for it. But my son knows. Like I try to tell him, like this. Just I said, you need to talk to your uncles or reach out to your dad because there's just certain things that I just can't relate to. But
Like what?
I things that only
Right.
men can tell you. Like I mean, I
Like
only
what?
can tell you from a woman's perspective. Everything I tell them is from a woman's perspective. Everything I tell them is from a woman's perspective. But what I do say, Hood, is that the man that I'm raising now is going to be is the woman, whatever woman gets him, that's going to be the perfect man for her. So that's why I tell him to
That's
protect his
awesome.
seed. And yeah, because she's going to get a good dude, and I don't want some piece of shit getting my son.
Yeah, I get
I
it.
don't want some piece of shit getting pregnant from him and
That's a
making his
fact.
life miserable. I told my son that. So trust me, if whatever woman gets my son is gonna get a good dude. For sure he's gonna get a good dude. He's gonna treat her well.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a good man. So like I've only shown him from my perspective. Don't get me wrong, I'm not the everyday woman, but I'm not a man either. So there's still certain things. And he's told me the other day, he was like, I wish I had siblings. I wish, I had because he's the only child. And I know that's to talk about certain things. And there's certain things that he tells me about that I tell him my perspective, but I know he needs to hear it from a man. He needs to hear that other side. Hood, and we only know from our side. We have to be honest. I'm not saying that you didn't raise your son's right because I'm definitely raising my son right, but there's just certain things that only men can teach other men or
I'm
boys.
not suggesting that they didn't need men to look up to or to speak with or converse with, get opinions with, that kind of thing. That's not
Mm-hmm.
what I mean. I
Mm-hmm.
understand. Women need women's space, men need men's space, no
Mm-hmm.
doubt.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
it is really not hard to teach a young boy how to become a man. It's really not. You
A
know what I
good
mean?
man.
If you can define what a man is to you, whatever you think a man is, it's not hard to teach a boy how to become that. Like you don't
Well,
have
that's
to
what we're
play
doing.
basketball to teach basketball. You know what
No,
I'm saying?
we're
You don't have to
raising them to
actually
be
be
the
on the
men
court
that
to
we
teach the
wanted.
game.
We're
I'm
raising them
sorry.
to be the men that we wanted.
Right?
That's why I know he's
You
a good
know?
guy. Yeah, he's a good guy. He's gonna be a good guy.
Yeah.
And my son did everything, and I did that for him. He played football, baseball, but I did all that. I did all that with him, so he has that. But sometimes there's just things I know that he wants to talk about that he might feel
Sure.
uncomfortable talking to his mom
I have
about.
homies.
You talk about anything.
The people that I've known for 30 plus years. My
Mm-hmm.
core group is three black dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
So
okay.
that's who and I mean everything with these dudes. sleep in each other's houses, front yard barbecue, backyard barbecue, spades, all weddings, funeral, everything with these men. So these are, like their uncles. So they've always
So they
had, these men
good
who aren't the
exposure.
greatest of men. I don't say that these are the best of male role models, but they at least had some sort of male
Got
around to confer to, refer
mm-hmm,
to, talk to, you know.
mm-hmm.
But
Gotcha.
it's not hard for you to teach your son what a man is. He's a protector. He's a provider.
Mm-hmm,
I
mm-hmm.
think
You know what I'm
the
saying? He
core,
is
yeah, that's the core. If you
his
if you
word is
instill
his
the
word
core
is
values,
bond. You know what I'm saying? His word is bond. You be a man
yeah,
of your word. You know what I'm saying? Take care of your responsibilities. It's not hard to teach
yeah,
someone that. It's not.
What do you think,
I
Sage?
did a
What you
great job.
instill those
I pat
core
myself on the
values.
back. I
Yeah,
I
am
believe you
from a not
did,
so
for sure.
nice place.
For
I've
sure.
had not so nice setup to begin with. My first quarter was fucked up. I was dealt a bad hand, whatever. But I raised some amazing people. I really
And
did.
kudos to you. I believe that. Kudos to you. Kudos to
yeah.
you.
God bless that. Yep, we putting out productive members of society. Damn it,
No doubt.
one nut
So
at a
what do
time.
you think, sir? Listening to two single women,
I mean, so
the testosterone in the
well,
room.
uh, you guys hit it right on the head. Um, again, this is what I look when I look at the internet. It's a vast ocean, and everyone has their own core ideas, and you know, um, the value system is different in different home structures and whatnot, right? And it's all dependent on environment, right?
Hmm.
Environment plays a big part in it, but the core will always remain the core. So Shabo touched a lot of what it does mean to be a man, and you got to take care of your family. You got to take care of home, no matter what. I think that's
Right.
the most important thing. Um, if you disagree, like you should never fight, even if you're not with the other person. Never downgrade the person you made a child with. That's very
Exactly.
important. No matter
Exactly.
how insane or whatever you got going on,
That's a
they
fact. That's a
you
fact.
should never subject the children to toxicity. You know, that's a big thing, and I think in just in every culture, in every walk of life, because we see it all the time, where a parent would talk crap about the other parent to the kid. I said, I don't care how much I don't like your ass. I ain't never gonna talk bad about you in front of this one.
Exactly.
Even if you talking bad about me in front of the kid, it's there's nothing productive about it. They're gonna remember that when they get
That's a
older
no
anyway.
no.
Like
That's a
you
no
used to talk
no.
shit about
That's
my
a no.
dad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Well, I always
and
looked at it
they
like
got to
this
deal with
with
that though
my
later on.
sons, my kids. I don't have to tell them who he is. He's gonna show them who he is. I don't got to tell you.
Exactly.
You're gonna see for yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
My ex wasn't perfect, but my son has a great relationship with his father, and I never wanted to tarnish
Good.
that. I mean, super
Good. Good. Good.
great
And
in the
that's all
sense
that
that
matters.
when they were around,
Hmm.
when he was around, it was they got along. So I would never shit on that. But yeah, I would never shit on that. And I have to say, sometimes I get mad and be like, damn, I should have just walked the other way when I met him, right? I should have just turned the corner. I should have just not
Right.
said shit to him. But without, I got the best part of him, right? I got my son. I could never change the hands of
How
time.
how
Otherwise, I wouldn't have. But hmm?
you the main thing that we have to always remember is that at one point we loved that person,
Exactly.
like we were in love deeply to where we created life with that person. So
Mhm.
you know
It's like,
oh
no.
no.
I only have one hood, so mine wasn't tainted that bad.
I don't know about all
It's like,
that.
Damn.
no, that's how I look at it. That's exactly like I look at it. That's why I don't talk shit about him because everything wasn't bad. So I can't shit on the whole
Yeah, you can talk shit to
experience.
them
It was
though,
a
like
lot
you
of time.
motherfucker.
Yeah, I
wait
could
till the
definitely talk
kid
shit to
out the
them, but I
room. You
won't.
know you ain't shit, right, motherfucker?
Yeah, but I won't shit on
Yeah.
him. I won't. Do that. I won't.
Yeah.
Because at
It
least with
just
my
it's not
son, that was good.
counterproductive.
Yeah, with my son, that
And
was
then
good. With
and
us,
then
it was
the
that was
complaint.
good.
Ugh. Yeah, you don't even want to
Yeah.
complain like, yeah, if I could have
Mm-mm.
did this if your fucking father or your fucking mother, or you don't want to be that person either.
Don't
You
get me
gotta go
wrong. Sometimes
crazy.
I say things, I'll be like, no, no,
I
no.
could
It's
have
not
done
that your daddy was like, I because my son has similarities, so I have to bring that up, especially if it's something that I don't want, especially if
it.
it's a habit I don't want him to keep. So I'll say, your dad did that too, but I want you to be
Right.
like this because this is what happened when it was like this. So I always give a good side to something bad or negative. I try to be
Yee.
balanced. I
Be
try to be
careful.
balanced.
Just be careful
I
with
try.
that.
I
Because I'm
tell
gonna
him. I
give you
think
an
he likes
example,
the
right?
fact that
My son,
he mirrors his dad in some ways. He likes that, of course, because that's his father. That's who he looks up to. So, but I
hmm
try to. I try. We don't come with a book. There's no
my
manual
son
for
is
being a parent, so we try. You know, try to be the best you can be.
right. My son is has come of age where he's able to now play back certain things that his mom may have said or done or whatever, and
Mm-hmm.
he's just like with her, and he's like, "Yo, Dad,
Aw.
I see it." You know what I'm saying?
But you
Like
know
I
what's so
see,
crazy, Sage?
I
Once he
see
has
why.
kids, he'll understand. Once he has children, he'll understand. Because sometimes me and my mom's relationship is super volatile, and I can empathize with her, even though I'm still pissed off
Hmm
about a lot of shit. But being a parent, sometimes some people take it with grace, some people don't. So depending on how bad
I'm
your
gonna help
trauma
you with
was,
that right now. You ready?
tell me,
I got you. I got you a
tell me.
way. I got a way for you to look at all your parents' stuff. I had the same
Mhm,
issues with my
mhm,
parents, and
mhm,
one day it clicked. Right, and this I'm gonna say it was probably 16 years ago, and I was like, they have a upbringing that wasn't like mine's. I don't know how my grandparents raised them, but I can only imagine by how they raised me, how crazy you know what I'm saying? How crazy it was for them. Now, I'm not going to make excuses because we all can break the chains individually. However, for the sake of healing and moving forward and progress, I'm not going to ignore these things, but I'm going to be more understanding. So I took a step back and I was like, let me build a relationship. 'Cause I didn't build a relationship back with my parents until my 20s, like my late 20s with my dad. No, my early 20s with my dad, and my mom more like I always love my mom. Let me put it out like that. Regardless of whatever the situation, your mother's your mother. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
And but I
So
did
I'm
take time to
told.
understand, you know, what could have been going on with her and shit like that, right? Now, I'm not a mama's boy because my mama made sure she put my ass out at 18. Like I was up out of there, like pew,
Mhm.
had my own
Oh
crib and
man.
everything, pew, shit like that. So
Mhm.
so she threw me out of the nest and I had to figure it
Mhm.
out, right? And we all have a journey. She had her journey, my dad had his journey, and I don't I don't regret nothing because every experience up until this point is is the reason why I'm so open-minded and I have this clairvoyance on multi-dimensional facets of our lives. I'm able to really dig deeper than I would have had I not experienced everything that I've experienced. You know
That's
what I'm
true.
saying?
That's true.
So that's why I'm able to tap into I'm I am me at the end of the day, but I am me with so many more tools because of it. I'm able to express more. I'm able to feel more. I'm able to take a moment to stop and give a chance to understand another person more. you know. And if I didn't experience any of that, I don't think I would be who I am now. And you know, I thank God that I am who I am now because I have a higher understanding about everything, and I don't shove God down people's throats. I don't do anything like that. Like I understand that we are here for a short period of time, and you know, we're here to learn. At the end of the day, that's what we're here to learn and grow. And once you stop learning and growing, that's when you stop living.
Facts. Facts. Mm-hmm. I
I know
empathize.
that I feel like if I got into an argument with you, I would be super fucking frustrated and probably punch you in the face.
Because he would make you look stupid, right? You'd be like,
But I ain't finna listen to all that. Like, we are not doing all that. Like, we ain't doing all
I
that.
be needing that. You know why? 'Cause I be on the ledge. I be on the ledge and I turn into this gargoyle like I'm ready to go toxica.
Come on, man. We ain't
You
doing
hear
all
that?
that.
And you know it's funny that y'all mentioned that, right? I don't like to fight. So the moment
I
see
know.
or
I can
feel,
tell.
I know when a fight is coming. So I'm already like, I'm gonna
I see you already running on the
man,
screen.
like yeah, that's it. I'm
No, I
about
don't
it.
see him.
Yeah.
I see him talking to you and
But
making you look stupid. So
nah,
he's
I
gonna turn
never
that shit
run.
on.
I never run. We're gonna talk it out. And if you don't want to talk at that moment, then we'll talk later. You understand what I'm saying? Because
Nah.
I
Fuck
can only
that. We
control
punch
my
now.
emotions. I cannot and will not. Yo.
Don't worry. Hood's
So
not there
that
yet. I'm there already.
so
Hood's not there.
listen,
Yeah, he's still a little angry there.
so
He's still a little angry. She wanna fight.
world out there you got three single people from three different walks of life that handle things three different ways. You
Yes.
pick and choose how you want to bruise.
I choose violence.
I'm a
But
reactor. It depends. Like
oh my
if you
god, I
give
don't
me
want to fight.
violence,
I
if
don't
you
want to
give
fight.
me
Pablo, I
violence,
don't want
Hood, I'll give you violence. If you give me something else, even if I'm angry, if
to
you
fight.
can find a way to be like, you know what, Morena,
I'm gonna fucking
I'll be
make
like,
you.
oh, you
I'm
know
gonna
what?
make you
Okay, so
smile while you're angry. Like that's it.
that
Yeah.
works.
Like, we're gonna not fight. We're gonna not fight. Like you
But
know
at
what?
this stage in my
That
life, who wants to
what do we
fight,
do?
right? Like, what is there to fight about now? Like, we shouldn't even. I'm not in my
Yeah, I'm
20s
saying
or
I don't
30s,
want
so
to
I'm
fight.
not
I just yeah.
super toxica like I used to be. Like,
Mhm.
you know, I used to just push the buttons just to fucking push a
Jesus
button.
Christ.
I'm not that
And
chick
you know
anymore.
what? Look, you see what you just said there? That means
Yeah.
that you had an awareness that understood that at one point you were you know, you had toxic traits. I won't say you
Mm-hmm.
was toxic, but you had the traits of toxicity.
I was both,
I
but
learned.
I can recognize that. I can
I had
recognize
to
that,
learn
and
too for myself because I had those traits too. I had them. I used to, you know, like, and I had to catch myself like, that's not the way to, you know, yeah, you just, we don't want to argue. We don't want to fight. We just want to enjoy
but you
what
know,
we have
Sage,
here. on this earth,
when
and
the
that is
love
our
is
life.
there, and even though you being super toxic out, like if you see it going crazy, I always brought it back. Like, okay, I'm sorry, and blah blah blah. Like, I wouldn't let you stay there, especially if I
That's
knew I'm.
toxic though.
I know, but you know
But
what I'm
that's
saying? Like, I
toxic
meant it
to
though, but
fight and
I
then
meant
reel it back. Like that
it.
shit fucks up a person's brain after a while. Let me tell y'all
Nah,
what you
not
can do.
really.
I'm gonna no, I'm gonna fucking let it be known. Listen to anyone listening in the
No.
world. When a woman is arguing with you and you like holy and again, it could be over nothing. It could be over
We can't have a fight every now and
like
then.
literally nothing. We
Thank
can
you,
fight in
Hood.
the sack. Like, why we can't just fight in the bed? Why can't that be the
Well,
only
you
war
That's
end
for
up
place?
there.
Why can't we
later.
make
That's
that
where
the
you end
war
up.
place?
That's where you end
That's
up. Like after you
after.
work up, you
No, no,
ready to
no.
put
Yeah.
all that
See,
energy
this
into,
shit is
you know, what
crazy.
you're
I
giving
can't
me.
win. I'm not gonna win.
No, that's when you. That's when you.
I get
That's
it.
when
I
you
get
do
it.
win. No, 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 Sage. That's when
Exactly.
you
No,
do
I don't want
win.
to fight.
That's when you win the fight. After the fight is over with,
Yo, this
we
shit.
go in the bedroom, and you're like, "Bitch, you was talking all that
Uh
shit
huh.
earlier. What's up
Exactly.
now?"
Exactly.
All
You
right.
know, you grab that
Now.
hair,
You
you apply a
see?
little pressure, you know, and you handle your business.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Right. Right.
I'm
Look,
Yes.
sorry.
I'm
I'm
all
sorry,
for
Sage.
a
They
good.
just blushing
I'm
right
all
now.
for a
My
good.
bad.
I'm all for a good romp, right? I just don't want to fight. I just don't want to fight because I don't. You never know what's going on in the other person's head. And have you not seen all these wild news clippings of people, go having just a regular fight? This lady stabbed this guy
Yeah, that's
over a
not
piece of
me.
steak,
I
man.
mean,
Like I don't
no,
want
no,
to.
no,
I don't want to fight. Shit,
no.
No,
shit is
I don't want
crazy.
to fight
So
with
when I
no
see
rando.
like
I want to
that
fight with
type of
somebody
fight,
I
like
know.
whoa,
Like I don't want to just fight with some dude at a gas
Exactly.
station or
Like,
something.
you know who you would go that far with, and I'm not stabbing nobody over a piece of steak. Like, when I
Yeah,
say
no.
toxic, it's not over
yo,
a
this
piece of
lady
steak.
stabbed her. She said, "You ate my last pork chop," and stabbed him. Like, oh no, what are we doing here? Why
Crazy.
are we stabbing people for pork chops? And it's Good Friday. No, I'm just fucking around. But you get what I'm saying. Like,
Yes.
I
Yeah.
just don't want to fight. I just don't want to fight. You know,
All right, Marina, go and
and you
set
gotta
your
also
live
keep in
up,
mind that.
and we'll come over there and mess with you.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I gotta get my thumbnail
What?
ready. I didn't even realize I was
What's
gonna be on
alive?
your stream this long. I was like, okay, I know her to only
All
see
right,
my
well, you
one
go,
hour.
Ladies.
and I'll think up a good
Chabo,
comedy.
thanks for having me up. Morena.
I'll
Huh?
go look around on Netflix to find a good comedy, and I'll post it on my wall.
Okay,
And
say
now we're
so.
gonna go over to Marina's. Check Marina out for a little bit.
I'm gonna be ready in like a half an hour. It's not gonna be right away. I gotta get my thumbnail ready. I
Okay.
already, and
I'm
then
just gonna say, yeah, okay, all right. I hopefully
you're gonna
my
be there,
brain.
right?
Oh, Marina, my brain. What?
All you gotta do is you gotta relax and watch me. Then now I gotta be on for God knows how long because
Yeah.
you know how that
All
goes.
right, I'm excited.
All right, you're gonna like the topic, guys. So definitely
All
engage.
right.
And I guess I'll see you guys in about half an hour to 45 minutes.
All right, Marina.
Thank you, Hood. This was cool.
Yeah, it was fun.
All right, so you have a good evening. Well, I'll see
You
you later.
too. All right.
Bye. Let me see if
Yes,
this.
Cubana.
Oh yeah.
She's going live in a half an hour. All right, y'all. So we talked about a lot of kinds of stuff. Luther, The Fallen Sun, 2023 Netflix rated R action thriller. I gave it 2 cookies. It was pretty good action film if you're into action films. I'm gonna pick a comedy. I'm gonna go on Netflix again. I'm gonna keep using Netflix for now. I do have other apps, HBO Max, Hulu, and Disney, but like I said before, the movies on Hulu sometimes. But anyway, I'm just gonna go on Netflix, find a little comedy. Um, uh, Morena wants to see whack ass Marlon Wayans. Maybe, probably not though. Sorry, but he's my least favorite Wayans. Um, him and Sean. I mean, I liked white chicks. They're alright. Keenan was my man. The Robert Townsend Keenan. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna find a comedy, post it on the wall. But all right, thank y'all for showing up. I appreciate it. Sage, sub to Marina. All right, Wepa. Wait, what now? Okay, I'm gonna pick one. All right, until next time. Wait. Peace.